bloodlust.
Yeah.
I just
especially in a bloodlust.
I was gonna say, especially in a bloodlust. Yeah, like
that whole last episode, I just picture Cash in like a fucking like cocaine haze, like just like.
It's kind of the way I described it too. I mean, you're a fucking vampire dude in a plane of blood. Like,
Ash was like Jack every episode, just like.
It's just weird that it's Cash,
high as balls,
the other vampire, both going whatever, and then Duke there going, "Why am I in this car?"
Damn it! I forgot to change the latency settings. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter as much from this one because I don't have interactive chat going on, but I keep forgetting the latency settings.
There is one thing that happened last week that I know it won't be retconned now, but there was a driving role made for Cash.
Yeah.
Ked, you used my character, like my original character that had the driving skills, but my blood character sheet doesn't have that. He has vampire lore instead.
Oh, all right. Oh, did I have the wrong character on there? Oh, I did have the wrong character on there.
Yeah, you opened up the wrong character sheet. Honestly, like it's such a small thing, and like still, like I think the role was well enough that it wouldn't have mattered either way.
That was the wrong one.
Retcon, you need fuck all.
Turn into a vampire, forget how to drive.
I just didn't. In the future, I don't want to. If that ever happens again, I don't want to fucking.
I'm not too. I'm not worried about it. This isn't one of those like rules lawyery D&D games or anything, where it's like, we've missed a +1. We got to redo the combat. Whatever. We had fun. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm not good in games that are like that. We're like they got to be super strict on the raw and everything. Like, just stop.
Agreed.
I get +1 from this and +2 from that.
Disconnecting.
And +1 from this and +2 from that, and I get to roll fucking 17 times and da. It's like, all right, bro.
Yeah,
oh, that's just you, Platt. That's just you.
That is you.
That's you just described yourself.
Yeah, you and your
fucking master.
Like, I have nothing wrong. I personally, this is my hot take. I actually have nothing wrong. I have nothing against min-maxers. It's a game in the end. And if you want to play the game like super hardcore well, then fucking give her. I'm fine with it. Like, as long as it's not to the point where it's destabilizing the game, I can throw whatever the hell you want at me. I'm okay with that.
100%.
Look, it's a skill in Monster Hunter that you need to do really well. I bring it over to everything. Oh, sorry.
No, and it doesn't. And like, you know, D&D 5e is a super well balanced system that combat like is just flows really well and is very great, and like nothing is broken until level 6.
Yeah, it's not broken at all.
Level 5.
Maybe 5. I was about to say maybe even 5.
Yeah, I'd say 5. 5 is
fan, bud.
That's that turning point. But that's not too bad. So like, only 15 out of the 20 levels are broken.
I'm sitting here like laughs in level 14.
Yeah.
We're level what, 13 in Monday game? There's 7 players and combat takes fucking forever.
Oh my god.
It's just about it. Yeah.
We're still 13.
Wednesday game, you're level 14, and I'm just trying to find ways to kill you quick enough that we don't have to worry about long turns.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets ridiculous. And then if you get someone with like a fucking summons or pet build, Adam, you're fucking summoning 5 trillion owls.
You want to try my homebrew summoner class? I was like, yeah, that's on you, not me.
I'm talking about times you played a druid and summoned like 15,000 owls.
No, that time that was me with a druid. That was me and fucking Triz Fitties.
I want to turn into an owl, but actually a constrictor snake. Go fuck yourself, Adam.
Oh my gosh.
Barjo Moondancer can kiss my black ass.
If it makes you feel any better, every time I use conjure animals now, I always go for the 1 CR2 rather than the 8 CR8s or whatever. Yeah. Because like just rolling 8 things is just not fun for anybody.
No. No.
Like the times I have done it in your campaign, BHG, we just theater of the mind it at this point. It's like, yeah, there's 8 owls. You all got owls. Okay.
You all got owls. I don't need to fucking sit there for 20 minutes and fucking go over mechanical logistics. You have the ability to pull owls out of your ass? Fine. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I wish there was like automatic rules in D&D for like what Cypher does. Because as soon as there's 4 of something in Cypher, you just group them into one. It's like they're fucking reverse slimes. It's just this way, and then you just call it a group. And then if there's 4 groups of those groups, you group it into a bigger group.
Is my camera super choppy for anybody else?
Yeah, a little bit.
Occasionally.
It's kind of grainy.
Yeah.
It's not usually grainy like that, but I mean,
Is it a
clear enough.
different camera?
No, it's the same camera. I'm going to unplug it and plug it back in. We'll see if that works.
All right. And since he's last in the list, it didn't fuck up the camera shit. We're still just chilling right now anyways.
Have you been connected here before?
Still just chilling anyways.
Yep, Hightower Merchant Guild.
Once we've got our,
What's the name of our guild
tech
from this
gremlins
last time?
out of the way, we'll do the recap and whatnot. But we always spend the first like 10-15 minutes just shooting the shit anyways.
BHG, did I just hear what your internet thing is called?
Hightower Merchant Guild?
Your Wi-Fi is called Hightower Merchant Guild.
Sure is.
It's awesome.
It's on.
Gaming.
Represent.
We'll return to that universe one day, I promise.
Are you kidding me? I still want to get a Hightower tattoo. It's on the list.
Hightower Merchant Guild.
Right now, I'm gonna get this. Joel made this.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna get that done, and then I want to get the Hightower Merchant Guild logo that we made, and I want to get the Friendo logo as well, like the one that are on the hats and stuff.
When I do the book for WFO, I mean Hightower Merchant Guild's gonna be one of the legit like organizations in it or whatever.
Oh hell yeah.
And it's probably like I'm gonna do Void Home. I'm still working kind of on Dungeon Slug as well. That's actually, they had a complete system rework, much better now. I could have playtests of that like almost any time now. Void Home is the main book I'm going to be doing, and then I'm going to work on probably WFO next. Either that, or there was also, I had an idea for a smaller book called When the Ground Shakes. It's like, you know, Cypher has like the white books that are like the genre books or whatever. I wanted one for like giant monsters and kaiju.
Nice.
So I might do that.
I want to sit down like as a group and work on Varjo's guide more. Start making up like different weed strains and stuff like that.
Whatever you need, you can use me like ChatGPT. Hey Adam, give me a rogue-based weed class. I'll give you one.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
I want to theorycraft it. I want to get the whole gang in on it because I think it'd be a cool group project that we could put out together.
Adam, you could take a bunch of the weed strains from Gave.
Does it have to be like smokables or stuff? Like, could I have like a brewery since I like brewed like stuff?
You want to brew because like right now like the concept I had was just like things like that, like edibles like do a certain thing and like herbs do a certain thing. If you have like extracts, they do a certain thing.
But really, it's boiled down to a system of units, right?
Yeah.
Like one unit of a thing is as powerful as it should be, and then there's like tiers of those units, so you can get like better weed. So 10 units of like the banana kush is better than 10 units of the snickle fritz. So like you can just reflavor it to be beer, whatever the hell you want.
Well, like the one plant you made in Monday was, I think it gave an extract that made you drunk. Or something like that. It was like a, he doesn't remember.
No, in Monday game I say words and you guys write it down, and if you bring it up later, it's still a thing. If you don't, then
it was some sort of
like
plant or
that came out of my ass.
And is this
like a plant or a mushroom or something that made people drunk, and we all had it at a party.
The nectar from
the
Grove of Lumen Shade.
Yeah.
This is D&D you're making it for, right?
Yeah.
Right now, kind of, because we're making like each of like the like a subclass for each of the classes, but eventually, you know, we could make a version for Cypher or whatever else, because all the concepts really.
Well, I was even thinking for like Vagabond and stuff, because he's got like the core basically solidified now.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty dope.
It's just about weed and whimsical worlds.
Getting turned.
Exactly.
All right, let's do a recap and then let's get into whatever bullshittery you guys are going to drag me through. I mean, I have plans. I do. You're going to mess them up. Okay, so last time in Whispers in the Weird, you guys finally, like, you kicked some crap out of other things, but you got the crap kicked out of you. So you were all kind of feeling it, especially Doc, who was not feeling well. I mean, Cash was pretty on the ropes in a little bit as well, but Doc was not doing so good, not doing so hot. He's barely limping along. But you guys did get that meeting thanks to the weird shenanigans that Carson pulled with the Master Vampire. So yeah, I had to shift gears there. And you guys actually got to do like a personal meeting with him. And with this, you were brought out of the arena. You were brought up to, because the arena was reconfigured into like an arena stadium thing, although it looks like it was probably originally like a train station or something. And it looks like they reconfigured some of the top offices almost like those private boxes you would see in a proper like stadium or something. And you were brought into one of these, and it was there that they had put out a really significantly good spread of food, and no shenanigans, no plot twist. It was really good food, and it actually helped to restore you. As a result, you were all restored in one way or another. They were a little weirded out by Cash because he was like vampire, not vampire. So they kind of like put you to the side. They did give you like maybe like a nice little like Capri Sun blood package or something like this to like also give you the healing and make you feel restored and whatnot. But they wanted to deal more with the humans at that time, and it had nothing to do with the fact that the player wasn't there and he was dead to me that week. So then the Master Vampire started going, like asking you some questions, and you started getting into it and trying to get a beat on why you were there. And he managed to drag out of you the truth that you were from like another dimension and that there's other worlds out there and stuff like this. And he's like, will I interrogate you? Let's have some fun. And he sends the guards away, and then he goes, and then he starts just like, as he's talking to you, starts to get naked. And that was a little weird. Okay, so he starts to get like disrobed, and he starts putting on like blue jeans and like a t-shirt and like runners and shit. And you're like, what the fuck? And that's at that point he asks you like, take me with you. I'm kind of a sham, although he is a true vampire. He's not like a master vampire per se. He is a true vampire, so he's what you needed blood-wise. He was kind of a sham and kind of failed upwards. And he knew this, and like the big like a vampire emperor was coming by, and he knew that he was fucked if he stayed. So he was tired of this world. He'd been in like power for a while and kind of was bored as well as fearful for his life. So he's like, take me with you. And with that, you guys, you hummed and hawed at first, but eventually you did acquiesce to this, and you decided to bring him with you. Well, with this, at first he thought maybe you were just going to sneak him out, which is why he was getting dressed in these other clothes. But then you came up with a totally other idea that he'd never heard of before, because no one had ever thought of this idea before. And that was that he was going to be pretending that you guys were hostages or his prisoners, and that he was leading you somewhere and stuff like this, which is totally cool and should have been in a movie of some kind. But at the same time, you got him to tell his people that there were the natural enemies of the vampires, which of course is the time-traveling robot ninjas, were nearby but at another location, and to get all of his forces headed in that direction. Now, you were a little bit on the fence because there were still some prisoners, other people, humans, mortals within the stadium itself, and you were like, we kind of want to rescue them, but they were on the other side of the stadium as where you needed to go. he did help with this one because, frankly, he just wanted to get out of there and he didn't want to spend more time. So he did get someone with the keys to go there and help break them out, considering there was like no guards or security of any kind left in the building because he got literally everyone to get out. You were pretty sure they were able to get out safely one way or another and head the opposite direction. Meanwhile, he got you down to the parking garage. You managed to get him to cover the coin in the blood because you decided you were going to go straight to the Sanguine instead of going to Timeborn first. And you drove your vehicles through a portal into this, like, the winding paths that the plane breaker has like carved through the dimensions in order to connect them all. You start going through these winding paths and seeing all these like different things below you in different dimensions, where you finally break through that last portal and sploosh into a dimension of blood and fleshy walls. Your vehicles adapted and transformed to be a little more along the lines of like submersibles, although not airtight. But thankfully they did not need to be, as after a moment of like suffering for a second as you're starting to breathe in liquid, if you ever watched like a movie like The Abyss, it was kind of like the first time they like breathed in the liquid oxygen stuff. They're like, oh fuck. You guys actually did managed to acclimatize to it, and you were able to start breathing it and realizing, oh, I can breathe this shit, even though it tastes coppery and awful. Except for Cash and the the true vampire you brought with you, which are now both thrumming orgasmically as they are floating inside of this blood domain. Still lovely that you brought the vampires with you. Thank you for that. And
for anyone who's watched What We Do in the Shadows, that they're both like full Colin Robinson in the middle of a feast right now.
Yeah.
I also pictured when you were describing it as like the magic school bus.
Yeah, right? That kept coming back to me as well, because you're in like the
I think
thing.
we even said that.
Yeah, I think that was mentioned at one point, like Miss what was it, Miss Fizzle, something like that.
Yeah, Miss Frizzle. We because we're like from Nevada.
Yeah,
like Carson would definitely know what magic school bus is.
It might. I forgot the preload, but I was bringing everybody over. Sorry about that. Yeah. So you got into this new place, going through this blood domain, and you were in an area called something of the wood. What was it? Scroll up. Wood of blood and flesh. You're sort of hovering around, and it's like it's on the walls as well as like you kind of know which way is up and down. There is gravity, but because you're submersed, it's a little bit wonky. But like on what you pretty sure is the ground, as well as the walls, it almost looks like a forest, but they're these fleshy tendrils instead of trees. Not quite like a tentacles or anything, just more like your uvula, but like a lot of them and in different directions. And they're just like carpeting, and they are decent size, maybe not the size of full trees, but definitely significantly like young trees, almost like a little bit larger than a person per se. And they cover everything. You decided, okay, we're going to go through here. We're going to try and find something significant. So you start to travel through, and at one point you reach some Hot Pockets, but not the tasty kind. And you realize that they were sort of like sentient, coagulated pockets of superheated blood, and you had to deal with that, which was a whole level of shenanigans of like one car spinning out, people getting launched from it, the other car like driving through it, peeling off some of the paint, like people like firing through it and doing like all sorts of crazy shit to deal with these superheated blood hot pockets. RPGs are fucking weird, yo. Okay. But meanwhile, like the two vampires are like just like bare like white knuckle like in the car, completely out of it, barely able to pay attention, to the point where Duke actually ends up taking over driving afterwards because Cash is just it's like a guy from the 1980s on way too much cocaine being like, I'm gonna drive. And at that point even Duke was like, even I think that's a bad idea. So When Duke thinks that's a little nuts, maybe, yeah. So he took over for a little bit.
Let me change that. When Duke thinks.
When Duke thinks.
That's already pretty far.
Full stop.
Pretty far.
Yeah. And traveling around after that is when you discovered amongst this like even larger chamber of this like woods, like forest of these like fleshy nodule tendril things in this sea of blood, you saw something that stood out. Is arrowhead shaped, triangular, pointy, kind of sharp looking metallic vehicle of some kind with this like crystalline like cockpit bubble on it. And you went up and there was indeed someone inside, and they actually spoke to you peacefully. And her name is, what was her name? Lucy Morafel. And after speaking with her, and she's got like wizard, like sorceressly accoutrements. She had like a staff with her, and she was like kind of in like sort of flowing robes in the liquids and whatnot. And she said that she knew a little bit more about the place. You asked her some questions, got a little bit of information about the this sort of like central hub, like nerve connective tissue stuff called the soma, that she almost reveres like a god. And you're like, okay, well, one of the things we need here is the I think it was the toe of God or something like that. Quest log. Let's bring it up. Seal of blood.
Yeah, toe of God. Or the answer can be found in the toe of God or something along those lines.
The lock is the only the toe of God will suffice, and then the key is to bring the lock to the wood of blood and flesh, where it must traverse to the body of a murderer and back again.
So literally any one of us just have to eat it and shit it out. Cool.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Anywho, yeah, you heard a little bit more about this, but you don't exactly know where it is, just that it's in the local area. And she says that there's more to it and that she's been unable to get into it or connect with it herself like she wants to, but she does have some more information back at her place. And she has sort of like a domicile within this plane. She seems to be one of the only like intelligent residents that you've seen, although you have seen other life forms, these like strange like fish-like or strange creatures floating in the plasma, sort of going through. But she said that she could help you if you were to go back to her place, and she has named it as the Garden of Inquiry. And she's got some notes there, as well as some other things that maybe you can help her with, because if you can help her, maybe she can help you. So we'll see how that goes. And I think that's everything for the recap. It was a long recap. Did I miss anything?
No, that's pretty much covers it. It was an action-packed episode. Like, I was on the edge of my seat from start to finish.
A lot of shit happened.
Yeah, Fido puked in the car.
Yeah,
That's about it.
We fucked up that encounter. Like, we rolled so many ones. Leo went out the window. The dog puked in the car. Like, it was just all around tragic.
Oh,
I mean, I was okay.
Yeah, you did all right. And like once Leo was out of the car, I think he was. Oh no, Leo got fucked up a little. Cash, you didn't get all the XP they did because you weren't there, but I think I still gave you one.
Because you put it on the right character.
I might not have put it on the right character. I did not put it on the right character because I had the wrong character out.
Yeah, because I have two currently on.
One second.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I gotta double check something because the YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. What?
Oh
Why?
no!
Why am I getting? Oh, my thing has just dropped. Why?
That happened. That used to happen to me every once in a while.
Are you getting hit with the same shit I've been getting hit with?
Is it the upstream quality?
They fucking with your uploads?
I don't know. Okay, all right. It's back up now. Here's hoping it didn't fuck up. Like, yeah, I had almost like a 2% drop in frames there for a bit. I didn't realize it. I just looked over and it was in the red. It seems to be back in the green. I think we're okay. Thankfully, that was just the recap. We're in the green at the moment. I don't know what hell. Well, I don't know. Well, we seem to be okay at the moment. I'll keep monitoring it in case. How do I clear? It's fine now. How do I clear the error message? Apparently I can't.
You don't.
I don't.
Stare at it forever.
It's just going to stay there as long as we stream, even though it's fine now. That's cool. It's fine. Whatever.
Like the old joke, how do you get out of a headlock? Daddy lets you out of the headlock.
Oh my.
Seems okay. Audio was not interrupted at all. Okay, that's the important thing, right? Is the audio. It's not like we have like full animated visuals or some shit. So we're okay here. That's good. Thank you, Deja Duras.
I mean, even if we did have full animated visuals, you could just fix it in post.
Yeah, except
Right,
I don't do the edit for this one anymore. This has all been
fair.
like live and uncut. I did it BHG style because I got lazy and busy. All right. So with this, let's get into it, shall we? So she turns her ship around and begins to lead you in a different direction. You said you were following her within your vehicles. Before we go on, though, like Cash, I'm going to say that it was like you've taken so many hits of cocaine, but you're finally to the point where you've kind of like, I want to say it's still there, but you've kind of balanced yourself out. Like you've realized, okay, I'm a little extra right now, but you're starting to think rationally enough again.
He plateaued, but he's starting to like he's like starting to balance and crest himself out. And he snaps awake and he's like, oh shit, there's people here. What's up, guys? How did we get? When did we leave? Where are we?
And like for the first time, you're in like the passenger seat of your car.
Why are you driving, Susie?
Cause you and all.
No. No, I
Yeah.
didn't.
You and
Yeah.
Rudolph are acting all crazy, man.
Who's Rudolph?
Look in the back.
He turns back and sees this like still coked out vampire. Like, who's that?
You turn around and he's like, he's biting your seat.
Hey, Susie don't like that. Can you stop? Okay, hold on. He kind of like looks up and like he like takes a deep breath in and breathes the blood in and like gets like kind of like just that like quick like rush. He's like, okay, taking it in. God damn, that is good. That is pure. It's all kind of hitting me. Sanguine, blood forest, magic lady. Rudolph, Rudy, Randy, Ringo. I'm gonna go with Ringo. He was real receptive to that one.
I think Rudolph.
His eyes are solid black.
Okay, first things first. If these things have adapted, I don't think we should be in, even though we can, if we breathe in the blood. Hold on a second. And he like rolls up the windows, and I'm going to pay an experience for a player intrusion and say that through process of elimination, because they've adapted, the cars have the ability to drain the inner part out of the blood so that they can sit in regular air as well.
Oh.
So he rolls the windows and he like keeps like fiddling with switches like that. He's like, all right, this looks new, this looks new, this looks new. And he flips the switch and it drains the blood out of the car. So Duke, you're breathing normal air again.
Okay, so I will accept, and all of the vehicles except of course the motorcycle would get this. I would give it to your helmet, but I don't even remember. Oh, you do wear a helmet sometimes. I
Yeah,
don't remember
Jack does wear a helmet, actually.
It's up to you if the helmet has this ability.
Yeah, okay. I'll take that. Sure.
Oh, air. Oh man.
So
It
starts to,
probably
like,
it probably feels kind of bad at first, Duke, because you have to like expel the liquid from your lungs first before you can start breathing.
Oh, okay, I'll just puke it all up onto the steering wheel.
You know how you know how a mom will like walk up and like you know how moms can be gross sometimes, and like a kid's got a stuffed nose, so like just like they'll blow in one end to like shoot it out the other.
Yeah.
Fucking Cash being far too casual with Duke at this point will like reach over and do that to Duke, like blow the blood out of his nose to the one side. Be like, there, I got you, champ. I got you, buddy.
As the car begins to drain, Randolph is in the seat behind you, like paddling it, being like, it's going away.
It's like, all right, well, Rudolph, you need to calm down, fella. We've been riding this high way too much.
Randolph.
We need to get ourselves
My name is Randolph.
Oh, listen.
I thought it was Rudolph. You kind of have a red nose there.
Okay, hold on. Duke, hold on. Randolph, listen. I am really fucking high right now. This is all new to me. I am a vampire only by a chosen design. I'm not used to this. So I'm sorry for getting your name wrong.
I forgive you, and it sounds a little funny because he's licking the window.
Like, we will go swimming around in the blood later, but we need to keep ourselves calm enough to figure out what our next steps are. He pulls out his phone out of his pocket and kind of like smears the blood off the screen and dials it to call Carson.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, are they in the other vehicles?
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
Are you guys in the Fiat?
The Fiat is there. I don't think you brought the truck. It was just the Fiat, the Oldsmobile.
No,
He has his Beamer now.
Oh, his
the
Beamer.
Fiat
Yeah.
is way back. Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
it's the Beamer,
now.
the
And
Oldsmobile, and the bike.
if you type in JJ for the actors, I updated her token art.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful. And the Ford Chevy, yeah.
And the Ford Chevy.
The Ford Chevy.
You didn't bring the Ford Chevy or the Fiat, I don't think. I think it was just the Motorcycles and Susie and JJ.
Yeah. So I'll be like, Carson, what's we're balanced out. Did you know you could drain your car?
Does my phone work?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that they're working more along the lines of like a shortwave radio at this point, but it seems to be working. And the blood stuff doesn't seem to be bad on the electronics per se. It's still working. Your shit adapted.
You okay there, Johnson? I like rub. Because I guess my car isn't even named JJ. Because it's fucking John Jensen, who's an ensign or some shit.
Something like that. Yeah.
My car came to life, but I'll answer the phone and. Yeah, what's up, man? You feeling okay?
Yeah. Did you know you could drain your car?
What do you mean, like drain the brake fluid? Where you drain the oil?
No. Did you notice? You noticed the car's transformed? Sorry, I've been really fucking high. I'm still really high. Have you ever had cocaine?
Nah, dude.
Nah, dude. You've seen people on it though, right? Like I want to sell you a million business ideas right now. Like I've got I am fucking my brain is fully motoring, man. This blood is like fucking. It's like the purest shit I've ever had.
Well, I just put in my watermelon dab cartridge if you want to try to like balance yourself out a bit.
Well, you can drain your car so that you can be sucking in like real air. We're coming down. Me and Randolph. He turns back to like make sure he locks eyes with him as he says his name properly. He's like Randolph and I are starting to balance out a little. We're high as fuck, but
I feel like Randolph is in the back seat. He's like unbuttoned his shirt and he's just rubbing a nipple.
Cash reaches over and rubs the other nipple that he's got unattended. He's like, I got you, buddy. I got you.
I'm very uncomfortable in this car, guys. Very uncomfortable.
Hey, man, it's 2023 or whatever. Get with it.
Why do I hear moaning? What's going on over there?
It's 2023.
It's fine. It's fine. Okay. If you look on your dash, there's going to be a couple new switches. There's one that is a toggle, there's one that is like a key turn, and then there's one that's a flip. If you do the one that's a flip, it's going to drain the blood out of the inside of your car. Just roll up your windows first.
All right. I flip the switch. JJ, why don't you tell me that we could drain the shit out? Don't you, like, know how to drive yourself?
As it starts to drain, you hear, oh my God, I've been talking this entire time.
Did I like turn you down by accident or something? I was wondering why the last couple Good Charlotte songs weren't dubstep.
I couldn't talk through the liquid. I had to wait. I was like, you can drain me, and you wouldn't listen. I've been alone.
I'm sorry, man. It's fucked up. I'm on a call though, so hold on. Do you have like Bluetooth and I like hook up so he's coming through? So I think Doc and Leo are also with me.
Okay.
As soon as the air came in, like, I'll just let it smoke.
And
Don't put that out, dude. What are you doing? You can't smoke in my Beamer.
What you mean?
Are you
Whenever
good?
You really should ask first, Leo. You shouldn't just light a smoke in somebody's car without asking first. It's not cool.
Doc seems unfazed
Yeah,
when all
officer.
of the stuff comes out, and he just kind of like spits the fluid out of his mouth like a fountain, see him just kind of shoot the rest of it out of his body.
And your fucking dog puked in my back seat there, Cash.
That's not my dog.
That's your fucking dog.
No, it's not.
That's damn Jack's
That's
dog.
Jack's dog.
Oh, that's why he's riding with me. I guess it wouldn't be safe to have him on a motor. We should get Jack a sidecar for his demon dog.
I've been saying sidecar for weeks.
Let's fucking go.
I tried to get Jack to do that in Nevada for me, and he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, but we like the dog.
Oh, that's fucked
I'm
up.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Jesus Christ.
He's right.
Look at, that blood did a number on you, huh? You just come out firing from the hip.
I can't see his face right now, but I'm kidding, Doc. I love you like a brother, okay?
And
not
Jack,
kidding.
I'm assuming Jack's in this call as well, because you already said your helmet has like everything.
Yeah, we had like the Bluetooth helmet like
Yeah.
in the first episode, right? Yeah. Jack would be in the call if I could.
Yeah, I'll merge Jack. Hold on. Hey, yo, Jack. I turn up Good Charlotte really loud.
What?
Oh, I would actually like to, as you're patching him in, I would like to. Where is Carson? I would like to propose a GM intrusion.
Of course. Of course. I'm gonna accept it. Which is your current cash? Blood? Awesome.
Blood. Cash blood.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Gracias. Thank you so much.
Yeah, definitely accept.
All right. Yeah, you accepted. All right. So you go to get Jack on, but it actually doesn't work at first because you misdialed and you hear a Sanguine Pizza Planet.
Oh, that's so good.
And Adam quits the campaign.
When you said Pizza Planet last week and he got up and like walked away from his desk, I died.
Oh.
This is on Bluetooth, right? Is this like over the speakers?
Well, all of you can hear it. That's part of the call.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sanguine Pizza Planet, yes.
Do y'all do quesadilla pizza?
No, fuck it. No.
Y'all do quesadilla pizzas with blood sausage?
Yeah, we do blood sausage.
Blood sausage and blood oranges.
Yeah,
Oh,
we,
let's
Blood sausage
go.
and blood oranges. Yeah.
who's this?
You just
We've
hear
only ever
Carson.
we've never had anyone order anything before.
You just hear Carson cursing and like punching his steering wheel, and every time he punches it, fucking JJ goes, ow, ow, fucking fuck.
Calm
I
down,
fucking
Carson.
hate this place.
You
No,
guys have a blood-free option? Bloodless pizza?
no,
we-
fucking
Tomato sauce?
So we do not have any like vegan options at the moment. Also, we unfortunately do not have a delivery driver because it's only me working here. If you know someone that's looking for work as a pizza delivery driver,
Hey, dude, what's your name?
Steven?
Steven, what's the shape of Italy?
What's in Italy?
It's a boot, and I kick him from the call.
No, we were gonna get pizza.
No.
There's blood in it, Duke. You're gonna eat blood?
And I just pulled out a piece of the food from the vampire place, and I just start eating that instead, out of my pocket.
I merged the call with Jack while still cursing.
Now Jack actually gets through. There you go. And for anyone watching that's new to the Cypher system, GMIs don't always have to be like a dangerous situation.
These motherfuckers told me I have Pizza Boy in my DNA, and now everywhere I fucking go, I'm seeing a fucking pizza place. I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind.
Was there a pizza place
Carson,
here?
do you think they would honor this punch card and I pull out a punch card with like next pizza is free? Like, do you think it works interdimensionally?
Like, I guess you're in the back seat, so I just do like one of these. No, fucking just stop.
I'm like, stop! What are you doing? It's free.
Give me that fucking card. No.
Save it for a pizza place on a good place. Come on, man. Like,
What was that phone number you called? I kind of want a pizza.
It was one number off Jack's, which is really weird. Instead of 6'8", it was 6'9".
Nice.
Oh wow.
What up,
It
Jack?
didn't get Jack on. It just got Jack off.
Oh,
I was waiting for that joke to be made.
Why?
I actually thought Ked was gonna make that joke.
I'm being a good GM. I'm just watching you role play. All right.
How's Fighter doing?
He fucking puked in my car, dude.
Well, yeah, I saw you fucking spin out, bro. What the hell was that? I would puke too.
We were fighting fucking fart clouds. What are you talking about? We were fighting Osmosis Jones over here. You're not helping. You're shooting the cloud? Who shoots the cloud?
Oh.
What, do you want me to stab the cloud?
Speaking
I don't know. I didn't do fucking anything to the cloud, so.
Speaking of the cloud, Cash, you might need a bit of a paint job.
What?
He also fucked up your door a little bit, I seen.
I didn't
What?
fuck up his door.
No, fucking Rudy.
His name is Randolph.
Randy?
Yeah,
Rambo.
Yeah.
Randy.
Randy,
When you drove into the cloud, and I'll point to the front of the car that's got like paint, like kind of looks like flames almost, but it's like melted paint. That's
Yeah, it's been semi-stripped
it.
from heat.
Cash just shakes his head. He's like, "Oh man, I need to get off the blood. We need to. This has been a ride, but I want my body back."
Yeah, me too, dude. Me too.
what? Where's your body?
Have you not seen my face yet, Duke? Do you not remember the conversation we had yesterday where I fucking told you every piece of what I'm fucking going through and you walked away from me?
What happened yesterday?
Oh my fucking god. It's
It
fine,
wasn't even
dude.
yesterday.
Here,
It was
here.
like an hour ago before we drove here.
I pull up my Beamer hovercraft like right beside. I roll down my window and like it just pours full of blood. I reach into my little sketch coat and pull out a like another half a pepperoni stick and pass it through the window to Duke. Here, just eat this. Like
Cash is like, no, don't open the window. Car fills with blood again. Fucking Cash is just like, ah.
Randolph's like taking you by like the collar, Cash. He's like, I think I'm a god.
Me too.
But yeah, your dog puked in the backseat of my car, and you can like pay me the $180 for the fine detailing anytime. It's fine. I'm not in a rush.
Wait, who?
Jack's dog.
Open the door, let the dog out.
Jack's not. Is Jack on the call?
Yeah, I merged
Yeah.
Jack.
Jack?
Don't you have like dog tools and cleaning shit for that?
Dog tools?
I don't know.
What's a dog tool?
I don't know. Aren't you a dog person? Didn't you have a dog at one point?
I had a regular dog.
It got
Who-
kidnapped by aliens. Why
Got
would you
kidnapped by aliens.
for cleaning up after it?
Isn't that what they used to chop off its nuts?
Well, I mean, Fido's basically a regular dog, right? You know, besides the whole like aura that makes you want to like do bad things to yourself. You know,
I have
look
no
at
way.
him.
I have no way to prove this. And Doc, you might have more insight on this than I do, but I'm pretty sure that puke had souls in it. I don't know how. I'm just pretty sure there was souls in that puke.
All right, look, if you can prove there was soul puke, then I'll pay for it.
How removed from reality is Jack that you think people carry around dog tools?
Jack does a lot of drugs, so.
What are dog tools?
Yeah, clean up puke specifically, like a vacuum dog machine.
Yeah, don't you have like a. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, JJ. This guy is just something else. Yeah, dog tools? No, I have like car wipes and Armor All and like stuff for leather, stuff for plastic, stuff for metal, stuff for rims, stuff for tires. But like, it costs money to get your shit detailed, dude.
Well, I mean, it can't be that bad. Is it? What about all the blood that you let sit in the car for like however long we've been in here?
I'll do it if you order a quesadilla pizza from here.
No.
Yeah, the dog's a menace. Just leave him with Lucy. We'll be done with it.
I want to stay the fuck away from pizza planets, and I want to get in the face of some vampires and just fucking, give them the old 1-2.
How about you get me a couple pizzas and I'll give you the teeth you want?
I gave you that deal yesterday, Duke.
Yeah, but now I'm hungry.
Okay, fine. I'll get you some fucking pizzas. I'm pretty sure, Lucy? I think her name was Lucy.
Luna? Lucy or Luna?
Loose.
Something. She drives the Iron Giant.
Yeah, the Iron Voyager.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like taking us to her place or something. I'm fucking... Fine. Okay, fine. I merge Pizza Planet to the call.
Pizza Planet says that it is currently closed for lunch.
This is why I hate this place, dude. This is why. This is the management of Pizza Planet. Ridiculous.
Imagine they're a fast food place and they're closed for lunch. Isn't this like when you'd expect people to be ordering food?
Where do you think they eat for lunch?
Probably there, right? Do you think he just closed up shop and just started cooking himself a pizza?
Well,
Maybe.
until I get that pizza, you're not getting those teeth.
Sounds good, Duke.
Just eat more of that pepperoni he gave me.
With that, she leads you to an area where there's a bit of a clearing within the forest, and you see what is obviously some sort of like landing pad for her vessel. Thankfully, it is large enough you could park your vehicles near it as well. And then beside that seems to be it almost looks like sort of like a villa of some kind, like a fairly nice house. Except that it seems to be made of like organic materials, like flesh and bone and everything. And there's a grove in front of it of similar type organisms to what the forest is made of. These like fleshy tendril tree type things. And she climbs out of the vehicle at this point. Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
They've like redrained the car. Cash is just kind of like he holds up the phone. He's like, I think I should probably stay in here.
If you wish, of course.
Is there maybe like, I don't know, is there like some kind of suit that I could wear in the Sanguine? So me and Randolph are of the blood drinking variety, and the Sanguine is basically just kind of pushing us over the top. If you know,
my home is built so that it can be drained, because I don't like to spend all of my time floating.
I have a really dumb idea. And then, like, Carson goes into the back of his BMW and he takes out the fishbowl spaceman helmet that he had to wear when he was doing deliveries.
All right, yeah.
It might not have a huge amount of air in it, but like...
I mean, Duke, you just grab a hold of me and get me in there, and I guess we can put that on Randolph to get him in there, because I feel like it'll be easier for you guys to manage me than to manage him.
Does one of you vampires want to just borrow my helmet?
Randolph he's very adamant. Like, he's like, I'm not going in. I'm staying here. I'm just gonna stay here, and I'm going to exist as a god.
How's that research on Diaviki going?
I don't have anything to research with, but maybe if I absorb enough of this blood, I could sense him. What do you think? I could do that. I could sense him. I could just try real hard.
I don't know. He's making sense, guys. I might actually, you know what? Maybe we can research together. I could, teach me how to reach into the blood and find knowledge.
No, you gotta resist the urge. That's what therapy taught me. Resist the urge of the drugs.
He actually like pushes you away, Cash, and he's like, no, this is you're like encroaching on my blood. I'm getting secondhand blood here. Like, fuck off. Give me space.
No, you gotta fight it. Fight it. Do I have my doc's name?
After you go into the font of inspiration again, will you still be a vampire? Is that like forever?
I don't think so. And that's not how they explained it. Whatever we become for that time, right? I assumed that this was temporary.
Yeah, well, this better be fucking temporary.
Well, please, everyone, come on inside. Once again, I can drain the locale. We can sit comfortably for a while.
Is there a place where we can park where it's already like it'll drain before I get out of the car? Because I think that's the biggest issue.
Well, we have to walk through the orchard. No.
Can you just hold your breath that long, Cash?
If I go out there, I'm not going to hold my breath.
We're just gonna have to drag them.
Would you like for me to cover your mouth and nose?
Well, you've got that helmet there. I am sort of a blood wizard. I could drain the blood from the helmet, make sure it stays drained.
Could you make like an air pocket around me so that I can get the helmet on without drinking the blood?
Take a bit of concentration, but I think I could separate the blood from you. Yes.
Okay.
You know what? Give me a bit, and I could do it for all of us. Let's create a little bit of a sphere here. She concentrates before you open the car, and eventually, like, she does that thing where she's like steepling her hands together, and eventually she opens them up, and there's like this like suctioning separation sound that at first it's like separating it as a vacuum, but then it begins to fill with air.
As soon as it's safe, Cash gets out of the car. He's like, as nice as it is to feel like a god, you should come with us. And he grabs Randolph.
No!
No, he was about to find Diaviki.
Yeah. I don't need to come with you. I'm just going to stay right here.
Insight? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
If you want to roll, if you want to do, say, you're not sure, so I will make this a roll, sure. So intellect task, and then if you have any skills you think apply, let me know.
Yeah, I'm gonna use vampire lore.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I'd allow that.
Yeah. Can I give him an asset because I'm like looking into him too and like trying to suss it out?
Yeah, I'll give you an asset.
Awesome.
Carson's pretty aware of things. You'd like give him a nudge.
I'll throw a level of effort in there as well. Beats difficulty 6.
All right. Yeah, you needed that actually. So, it doesn't seem excessively shady. Like, you don't think he's gonna like book it on you or anything like that. He just doesn't want to, like, it looks like he's probably willing to stay with the vehicles, and he probably is believing what he's saying. But at the same time, like, Addict got his drugs right here. Like, he's a true vampire. He does not want to leave this area. He'd rather just sit in the car, breathe and exist the blood while you guys are like doing all the other stuff.
Keeping that in mind, I'll look and be like, "You're right that you can't do the research that." He'll look at Lucy and be like, "Lucy, do you have any books on like vampire gods?"
No.
All right, Randolph, protect the cars. Please, at least keep enough sense to holler at us if there's trouble.
None shall destroy the cars.
All right.
Including you.
I shall protect them with everything my new godly powers have granted me.
You guys actually trust him to not do anything dumb? Look at him.
No, not at all. But like, as long as he doesn't fuck up my car, I don't really care.
He's basically
I think
in
if
heaven.
he fucks up our cars, like, I mean, half of us are just gonna try and kill him on site.
Yeah, but he's like a super strong vampire who's also now coked out and also kind of my only lead towards Diabaki. And I look over at him just like pretending to be a god while bathing in this blood and like, it's not great.
So then you're gonna want to leave him alone out here? We should bring him inside with us.
Why would he go anywhere? He is in the happiest place he can be.
Isn't he?
That's true.
Yeah, and is there anything more useful he can be doing right now, really?
This is his Disneyland.
Yeah, let him enjoy it for a bit, I guess.
He's sitting in. He's gonna sit in the car, and as soon as this bubble collapses, he's riding all of the rides, Duke.
I want to ride the rides.
Then become a vampire.
No, can we go to Disney though?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a Disneyland in here.
Hey man.
I mean, there's a
Pizza
fucking
Planet,
Pizza
I would-
Planet.
Yeah.
There's Blood Disneyland. Let's go. Lucy, is there a Blood Disneyland here?
So
I think she's gone, right?
she starts to lead you along. She's gonna stay with you because she's like creating this like air bubble thing. She leads you through what seems to be like the front orchard. Like it almost looks like what like a France vineyard would look like, except that disturbing because everything is meat and flesh and bone and blood. But she brings you into like her nice little like villa and into like through the front door, which she closes, and the whole thing begins to like drain, and she's got what kind of looks like a living room there. All things considered, let's bring you guys over. Oh, you're still outside. Let's bring you guys inside.
Oh yeah.
So she brings in, she has everyone sort of like sit comfortably or whatnot, or stand or wherever the fuck you want to be, in this like living space, all things considered. And she says, okay, let me get my research notes. If you can help me, I can help you, and we can get whatever it is you need. I gotta get my research notes here first. Is before I do so, please, you gotta tell me, is there anything that you know about this plane, about the Soma? I mean, you gotta know something, right?
Nah, dude, we just like came right here. We probably should have went back and like looked into it a little more.
I'm pretty sure I suggested that, but everybody said, "Oh, I don't see a reason to" at the time.
I mean, I thought we knew that this place was like full of vampires.
Okay. Right. Okay. Well, I mean, you've got to know something, right? Like, you don't just come here for no reason. Like,
no, we came here for the toe of God.
What does that mean? Like, that's the Soma? Is that the Soma? You need to tell me more.
Well, it's the toe of God will suffice, and then we got to bring the toe of God to the wood of blood and flesh.
Which means we need to find this toe of God and bring it here, basically.
Yeah.
And pass through the body of a murderer.
Yeah, so Leo or Duke should be able to just eat it, right? Should be fine.
Yeah, Leo's probably killed a lot of unarmed people.
Okay,
who have I murdered?
You tried to murder Jerry.
I was on the war.
And me.
Wait,
You tried to murder me like twice by now. At
but
least.
if it has to be an active murderer, why not Randolph?
Active
Because I need Randolph owes me 1 Diavaki.
No, yeah, but that what does that have to do with running? If we find this toe of God and it's a thing that Randolph can consume, as it has to pass through the body of a murderer. We have basically an eternal, immortal murderer.
Yeah, but
That's
honestly,
what he's been bred and designed for. The place he came from was like that's all they do. Do you not see the connection there?
all of us have murdered people now, though.
Yeah,
I haven't murdered anyone.
Listen,
I was in a war. War's
there's a difference
different.
between killing somebody and like our intent has been not
I see what you're saying.
malicious, like when it comes to the vampire guys, like this is murder is all they know. They are born murderers. They're fully raised as such.
Again,
we're not murderers by intent, like we're murderers by circumstance.
Yeah, so only like a cold-blooded murderer would work. So like only Randy or Leo.
I mean, he's got a point, Leo.
Does killing people so that I can sell drugs on their territory with the boys count as murder?
You seem more pragmatic in your murders, but yeah, maybe.
Allegedly, though. I mean, if eating the toe confirms that it makes me a murderer, I don't want to eat the toe because
And we're assuming the toe is an actual toe, but what if it's just a thing that, say, looks like a toe, or
what if it?
I've got a feeling this is a riddle, and a lot of these things are not very meant to be taken in a literal sense.
What if this Soma thing she's talking about is the toe, and it's got to pass through the body? So we got to go steal the central nervous system, bring it to this field, and put it through Jack's mouth?
Lucy, what's the Soma?
Again, I don't know if the killer part's literal, but
as soon as you just said the words, we got to steal the central nervous system. She, like, if you've ever seen someone twitch in a mixture of fury and surprise, like you don't even need to roll to see something about her just snapped. You'd steal my baby. You're going to steal my baby.
What?
Well,
baby?
It's a baby?
Whoa.
You'll become my next experiment. I will get the information out of you.
Oh my god. But I was more just saying, like, to steal it would be ridiculous because it's a giant central nervous system. It's not something that can be stolen and passed through the body of a murderer.
She is no longer listening to you.
I still keep explaining it.
Jack gets ready to fight.
I would, yeah. So you said one of the, I had like lists of keywords, and you said some of the magical keywords. So this is going to end up being a conflict of some kind. So I'm going to need some initiative rolls from people, please.
Before that happens, can I get my Cypher top up, please?
You want a Cypher top up? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I only need one. I still have.
I have 0 ciphers at the moment.
Again, I've shot a few people unarmed.
Sure.
That were in handcuffs, but like I'm not a murderer, man.
Oh, there's a GM intrusion in there. Let's fucking go.
Duke.
That is a terrible cipher for this. I'm gonna give you a better cipher.
We're starting off strong here today, boys.
Golly, I thought we left all those in the past.
Okay, you get that one. Doc, you said you needed one too.
0. I'm at 0.
I already know pretty much. Duke's not paying attention. He's eating.
You only get one free one.
I can't use this cipher at all.
Oh, what did I?
I don't use ranged weapons.
Oh. I'll give you a different one then. I'll be nice.
Thank you.
Gave Doc eagle eyes, cash. Let me just delete the useless cipher.
I miss having my wild magic because I could just like burn that to fucking cast something different anyway.
More subtle ciphers.
Oh, the
please.
repeater. That would have been nice.
Yeah,
Bam!
I had no use for it.
I'm giving you a cipher, and I'm going to say that you could have used it immediately if you wanted to.
Sure.
Lightning reflexes?
Use a cipher as part of rolling initiative. You treat yourself as if you had rolled a natural 20 on the die for your initiative roll. I'm going to save it. I'm gonna
You
save,
save
that
it?
one.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I rolled pretty well on initiative here, so I'm not too futzed about it.
I didn't.
You didn't. Doc, you just rolled low, but you didn't nat one, right? No. Okay.
No.
The only nat one we
pal
got is Duke. Is Duke.
I mean, I feel like my jam intrusion is the obvious of Duke's not paying attention. He's eating. He doesn't even realize she's going nuts.
Fuck are you eating? We just got here.
I got a pepperoni not long ago.
You know what?
And it's
You
like
know
a
what?
hunk of pepperoni too.
Even
I was gonna say, how big is the
better.
pepperoni? He like took hours to eat it.
Even better, dude.
also have, like-
Everyone is comfortably in the living room here, just like chit chatting and stuff like that. I'm gonna say you wandered off by yourself into the kitchen.
That seems fair.
Oh, that's right.
Looking for food.
You're
No,
like-
I got tons of food right now. My pockets are filled with the food from the vampire place.
yeah,
Imagine you're looking for more.
but like
Going to
open
the
kitchen. I just figured that's something Duke would probably be like
I'm
scrounging
looking for
around in.
something to drink. Looking for
Yeah.
something to drink other than blood.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Carson, she hasn't done anything directly threatening yet. Maybe you can calm her down, but she has lost her damn mind now. She's just screaming over and over, "It's mine, you can't have it, you won't steal it, it's my baby, my baby." And she's just like fucking like, it's like you got her Starbucks order wrong.
Carson immediately thinks to revert to his pretty boy, like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I just say stupid things, my bad, I'm young." But he doesn't have that anymore. So he's gonna do what he can now, and I'm gonna just get mad, walk up to her right in her face. I'm gonna pull my goggles up and my mask down, and I would like to roll an I'm trained in intimidation on fear-based interactions if I show my true face, and I'm gonna look at her and say, "You need to sit the fuck down and start explaining things, because we don't know what the fuck's going on here."
All right. Go ahead and intellect task with intimidation and stuff. All the bonuses that you would normally have from your face.
No, we don't use our int for much. Well, we do.
Oh,
Fuck it.
royal weed.
What's in?
I don't use my brain.
Difficulty 8.
That's fuck.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna say it's enough that it kind of snaps her out of her like crazed berserk mode, which is to your benefit. It doesn't it's gonna be enough that she's definitely, I'm gonna say, unsure of you and a little and intimidated of you, not enough that she's completely like stopped, like it's obvious she's still concerned, she's still a little unhinged, but she's not in like full crazy panic mode anymore.
With my true face still out, I'm just gonna say, "You want to kill me? Do it, motherfucker," and end my turn.
Okay, Leo. So Carson just got up and had some words with the lady.
I'm gonna try to like scoot over as that's happening, like sneak around,
Okay.
or like I'll just walk right up. I'll have to roll for the speed.
If you're
Do I
not
do
doing
an
an
action?
action, you can move a short distance. If you want to do an action as well, though, you're going to have to roll the speed first. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll roll speed first.
That is not enough, actually. So you kind of trip and stumble. So I'm going to give you the choice. You can either only move the immediate distance and do an action, or you can move short, but you can't do your action.
So I can move like the blue right here, right? Not the green.
Yeah. I'm going to be nice and give you that choice instead of just saying you don't move.
I'll just move up and then just I was gonna try to like daze her, but That doesn't my turn.
All right. So you're just getting up. You're getting behind the table, kind of getting ready. It's like one of those like low coffee tables, type thing. All right, Cash.
So I just watched Carson like go to calm her down. Does she still look like aggro?
She's not like full bitch crazy anymore. She's still a little shifty eyed. Like something's going on there. You're not sure. She doesn't look like she's like ready to like insta murder all of you, but something's up.
Cash is going to walk up behind her as like Carson's like in her face, and he is going to like full on like Piccolo like chop her in the back of the neck to knock her out.
Good dog. I like it. All right.
Good judo chop.
All right. And you don't have an ability for like a KO thing, right?
No,
we're improving this.
Like,
okay,
pure might check here.
All right. So I'm gonna let you know it is going to be very difficult to do to her.
Yeah.
But I'm all for the improv things.
Yeah, we are applying 2 levels of effort here. And I'm going to add my +3 points from my luck into this.
Okay.
I don't know how to add that on here.
Well, what does that do? It's
so how my luck points work is when I'm making a roll, I can add as many of the 3 points to that roll. So when spending points from any other pool, you can take one, some, or all of the points from your luck pool first. Basically, I can pay for one of these assets for free with it.
Make your
if I want, or levels of effort, I should say.
When spending points from another pool. Oh, I see. It adds as another pool, so it reduces it. Okay. So what? Just roll it normally, and then you can just like empty your luck into the pool that it took it from if you wanted.
Cool. I like that. Beautiful. And can I get an asset from Carson's intimidation of her distracting her?
I'll grant it. That makes sense. Give a little more beefiness to the intimidation as well that way. I like it. It's going to be a really hard check, though. Not good.
I'm going to use an XP to reroll that.
Okay.
Sorry, that will bring this back up to 17. I'll bring this down to 0. And I have advantage, so when I use an XP to reroll, I add 3 to that roll.
Okay, yep. So that's as a 7, which is still not enough.
Okay, I'm going to use another XP to reroll.
Okay.
It rolled up a 19. Like, I thought it was a 19.
There's your 19.
Okay, there you go. Had to burn
Let's
all
go.
the resources for that shit. Okay, so you go up and you do like the Piccolo karate chop in the back of her neck.
Yeah, just chop right across the back of the neck. Just to knock her out.
All right, yeah, she's definitely slumping unconscious. I would like to proffer you a GM intrusion as she goes down.
Yeah. I get my minor effect though. My minor effect was going to be to catch her.
Okay. She doesn't hard face plant on the floor.
Yeah. Carson, which one are you?
The one that doesn't say old or face.
Carson, the Desert Drifter Nash.
Yes.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I wish all these revamps to the way the tag systems work had happened before we started this campaign. We wouldn't have needed so many character sheets.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much easier now. All right. So as you do that, she is going unconscious. There's nothing she can do about that. She's going unconscious. But as she goes down, you do see her finger this ring that's on her hand, and you hear a "protect me" as she goes down.
Okay. And yeah, I'll catch her in my arms as she falls. And just if I can move her back to the couch.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You can move her back to the couch type thing. So she's gonna be like, boop.
Beautiful. And that's my turn.
All right. Go ahead and pass it. All right. Well, she doesn't actually get to do anything. Oh, interesting. I'm not gonna say how long she's gonna be unconscious for, but she's gonna be unconscious for a little while at least. All right.
Seems to be.
So he's probably okay. So this is gonna go very different than how I thought this was gonna go. Interesting. All right.
Surprise! We fucked it up.
So sinking in through the ceiling and then down at an angle, this thing sort of like sploots in with this like fountain of blood after it. Is this anxious xenophage? This weird, looks like a microbe, but much larger, and it sort of flops over to Jack. And it is able to try and do a thing. Jack, it's like tendril things are reaching out to you. Jack, what are you doing to defend against this?
It's trying to attack.
Yes.
Jack's just gonna roll he's just gonna try and get out of the way, like a speed defense type of deal
just
here.
Dodge.
Exactly. Is a 4 good enough?
A 4 is good enough. Okay, yeah, you just barely, like, it almost grazes you, and you can feel it, but it seems to be fine at the moment. And you are able to sort of like, you back off, and this thing doesn't go after you after all.
Perfect.
Next.
Oh, if the dog is not in the initiative, does it go on Jack's turn?
That will go on Jack's turn. Yeah, we were just making it easier that way, since it's pets, doesn't have to have its own initiative that way.
Beauty.
You are over there, so you're going to be sinking through the floor from the second floor, so we'll just put you right there. So Duke, you're there just rummaging through the kitchen when this random thing like just sinks through the floor and begins to like try to wail on you.
Aww.
So Duke, I am going to, because you were distracted in what you were doing, I am going to be hindering your defense roll by 1.
Ugh. Okay, why is it
speed
rolling?
Defense?
Did it roll?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
there it goes.
There we go. 2 is no bueno.
No. Makes sense. Man, and I was gonna be like, yo, where's the Mountain Dew?
So it is going to it slaps you for 4 damage, lowered by armor, of course, which oh, you don't have any armor.
I do not wear armor.
You do not. That was your last character. Yeah, so 4 to your might pool. And then I need a might defense, please.
Might defense. That no, that only does speed defense. Okay. Might defense. Yay!
Yay, I like it. So as this thing touches you, it immediately and it's all over you, like constricting you and strangling you and everything like this. You're like drowning inside of it, and you're going to take 4 more points of damage to your might pool as it's trying to leech the blood out of you.
Okay.
So you are in cuddle mode.
Cuddle mode.
Struggle snuggle.
Struggle snuggle.
Do not consent.
So another one comes in from the outside wall. It was hovering around outside the wall. I'm going to say it's a 50-50 chance for Jack or Fido. So Jack, high or low for it to attack you?
Can Can Jack try to draw the attack?
Well, let's roll to see who it was going to attack first, and if you even have to.
Yeah. We'll go high for Jack.
Oh, it was going to attack Fido. Okay, so you can attempt to draw the attack, which is a intellect task.
Intellect.
Oh, sorry, you got two choices. You can take the attack or draw the attack. Take the attack means that
not taking the attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to try and draw it.
Draw it. Okay, it's an intellect task then.
Is it 4?
4 is enough. So the attack is going to happen to you, but your defense is going to be hindered by 2.
Okay. I'm gonna do effort, I guess, to counteract that. Eight.
All right. All right.
I didn't hinder it, so it
you
should
didn't
be
hinder
6. Sorry.
6 is still enough. That is a really good roll. So yeah, you managed to what did you do to draw the attack? How did you get it to attack you instead of Fido?
Jack's just as soon as the first one goes to touch him or whatever, and he gets out of the way, he just goes right into combat mode, and he's like, Fido, look out. And then Fido just kinda, you know what I mean, jumps behind Jack or something like that, and Jack also steps to the side.
All right.
Just gets away from him.
And then this thing, they don't seem to be making noises of any kind, but just this wet slapping sound, and it's trying to hit you with its tentacles, but you manage to weave and dodge and stuff like that, and you're fine. You're okay. Everything's okay. And then finally, the final one, which is appeared in the dining room, we are going to say it phases through. Oh, which direction is it going to go? We're going to do a high, low. Leo, I'm going to get you to roll it, or I'm going to get you to choose rather high or low for it to attack you.
Go high.
High. Let's roll a percentile. Let's do that way. Low, it's going after Cash.
Why it gotta be like that?
Merges through from the room to the west of you, and it's giving you the skippity paps of a strange alien microbe megaprobe thing.
Let's roll a speed defense.
Speed defense, please.
Once again, we'll throw in a level of effort.
This session is going very different from how I imagined. All right, not enough. Not good. Doing anything for that, or are we accepting it?
I'll accept that one.
Okay. He gonna whack you. I was gonna say this worse, but I'm just gonna say he's gonna hit you for 4 damage to your might pool. Armor reduces.
Armor?
Yeah,
okay,
armor
cool.
reduces.
So that is only 2. Yeah.
But then I need a might defense from you, please.
No, I don't like that.
Oh, damn.
26.
Ruin my fun. Okay. It hits you and it begins to try to absorb you, go on cover you, but you manage to sort of rip it off. So it does not do so. Jack.
Okay. Jack pulls out a grenade.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't know. I have this grenade here. Yeah, not quite, This one's only an immediate radius.
Okay.
And I'm gonna throw it. Yeah. I would like to throw it over here.
So basically just enough so it only hits these 2 dudes.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I?
All right, and that's it's a alt click on the name of something, I believe.
Yeah, there we go.
And
I know this was on the original Jack sheet. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah,
I have actual Cypher grenades too, so I mean.
Yeah, this was like an equipment grenade thing.
Can I still use that, or is that
yeah?
A no-go?
You had one grenade. Yep, you're good.
Yep.
You can do that.
Okay, cool.
Well, sorry, you had one resource of grenades. So yeah. So I need the speed defense roll, or not speed defense, the speed roll for attacking with it.
Okay.
Hoping for a 1, because that would be really fun.
I'm hoping for not that. I'm gonna use a level of effort, I suppose. Actually, fuck.
When your grenade amount might not go down to 0, because I'm doing it depletion like cinematic style, so you'll have to roll for depletion after.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you'd be like, oh shit, I had another grenade.
Yeah.
I like
Okay.
that uncertainty. Plus, it's not as tedious to keep track of it that way. Yes.
Oh no.
I have my shadow ability, thank fuck.
Oh no!
My improved shadow ability, so I can reroll with an asset.
Yeah, you get that like one special reroll thing. Fine.
Yeah, let me.
Yeah, you can do a reroll with an asset.
Just clicked reroll on the thing, but
Yeah, and so it would have been a 6, which is more than enough. Yeah, they're each gonna take. Damn it, ruining my fun.
It does
6
8 damage, I think.
Oh, is it 8? Oh, that was 6.
Vicious, right? Jack's
Grenade.
vicious, so he does +2 damage with attacks.
Oh, yeah. You do extra damage with it's like all. So your combat's just
With
on melee,
anything,
but
yeah.
your vicious adds on to everything. Yeah. So 8 damage, right? 8. Damn, that's a good chunk out of these guys. That's like half. So that brings
Okay,
him down
good.
to like bloodied.
Yeah, and then Jack's gonna back up like a little bit, and then for Fido, Fido's also gonna back up. Can he do a thing to run?
Yeah,
a speed
you
test
operate
or-
him just like you would a player character.
With Bruno? Okay.
Okay.
So that would only been a 2 for him. 'cause
So
he's
I mean, he can still
trained in
move a
running.
short distance. He just can't do an action with it.
Okay.
So he can still go like the 15 meters, or you can do 3 meters in an action.
Let's do 3 meters in an action. Fido's gonna back up, and I want to use his despair ability on one of the xenophages.
What did I give him again? This concerns me. Successful deals 3 intellect damage. Oh yeah, he actually has a ranged attack. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is going to you roll it from your character sheet, but it is going to be a intellect task.
Okay. Fido's trained in attacks. Does that apply?
It doesn't
in
actually
this or
count
no?
as an attack.
Okay.
This ability.
That's cool. I will roll 3.
Just missing.
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah. So
That's my turn.
Fido's like eyes like glow a little bit brighter for a second, and like everyone kind of like you feel a little bit of that despair aura that you felt from Fido before, but not as strong. But it seems to be like hyper concentrated, and the one creature like vibrates a little bit, but it seems you don't know if it's like non-intelligent enough or whatever, but it just kind of shrugged it off.
Yeah.
Duke, some crazy ass fucking jellyfish alien is doing bad things to you.
Okay,
Now,
I'm going to.
You automatically get a might defense roll without it taking your action to try and break free, according to these stats.
Oh.
It says, yeah, you. Each round as part of your turn, you get the might defense roll.
Oh,
Damn! All right. Do you have any ideas, or do you need ideas?
I was thinking, because what I was planning on doing was grabbing my hunter knife and trying to slice my way out.
All right.
I mean, I could still do that as part of it. It's only 2 damage with the hunter's knife. Would I still be able to do that, or?
Yeah, if you want to,
I'm just trying to.
Major effect to be like the attack to get him off, and then another attack afterwards. Sure.
Yeah.
I'd be all up for that. Yeah.
So do you want the knife attack, or does that knife attack work?
Well, the major effect is giving you that second attack as part of getting it off you. So you still need the attack roll.
So you need the first attack roll.
I need the knife attack roll first, yeah.
Okay.
And then whatever knife or gun afterwards you're using.
Jesus Christ!
Wow!
Are you just gonna keep stacking this shit? Are you doing a major effect or extra damage on that?
Let's do the extra damage.
Okay, all right. It would be funny if he just keeps doing it for extra attacks. Like, I've attacked 37 times.
Extra attack! Extra attack!
6 damage. That's not small. Okay.
With a hunting knife.
Yeah, these
that
things
does
have
2 damage normally.
Oh, these do have armor. What am I doing? I forgot about that.
Now you remember.
These things have armor. There. Oh, wait, no. Armor did not apply to the grenade.
Okay.
Never mind. Never mind. Armor did not apply to that. 8. There we go. Thank you.
And then I can switch to my shotgun?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'll switch to the shotgun and be like, that was Stacy. Now here's Bethany.
Oh, girls.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay.
Cause no.
Let's fucking go.
What is happening?
Let's take the damage. We'll take the damage.
While it's done, that's 14 damage. Even with its armor, that was enough to bring it down.
I did add an effort for damage. Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Okay, yeah.
I did add 3 for damage.
You just brought it to 0, so that was literally the effort is what you needed for that.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, do you want to narrate exactly what just happened?
So, Duke's there. He's trying to find the fridge in this place, right? Because he's thirsty.
Yeah.
And just out of what is it? The ceiling or the wall?
It was the ceiling.
Out of the ceiling, the thing basically just plops on him, right? He's struggling, grabs his knife and just stabs down and up, and kind of rips himself out of it. And the thing's kind of wiggling there, ah. He puts his knife where he's and that's when he's like, that was Stacy. Now here's Bethany. Just boom, right in the open area that he just cut out of.
And there's
so it's kind of exposed, and then it's just splatters everywhere in here.
And
all over himself too, and just everywhere.
I'm gonna say it popped like a fucking balloon and just was clear liquid and goo everywhere.
And then I do have fleet of foot, so I'm gonna walk out here.
Oh my god, yeah.
Be like, what the hell was that? And I'm just covered in this stuff.
That was a hell of a turn, Jesus. All right.
and that's where I'll end.
Pass it when you're done. Doc.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna use far step, but offensively, kind of. What I wanna do is brace my legs against this couch I'm sitting on and Superman shoulder tackle the xenophage across the room.
Oh shit.
But I want to use far step to just shoot myself off, and is that a column behind it?
That is a pillar.
Column, I want to. Yeah, I want to slam it against the column as I'm kind of what I'm going for.
So far step itself is normally an action. If you want to couple this with being an attack, I am going to ask that you spend an experience to make it a player intrusion.
Okay, I'm fine with that. All about having fun with it. Experience spent and a nat 20.
Stop.
Let's go.
Opposite of last week. Let's go.
You guys have figured out how to cheat somehow. I know it.
We stole your cheat from the before, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, you were, I was going to give you damage for this anyways. I was going to treat it as like a medium attack. So four damage as a base. Did you want to add damage onto this, or do you have a major effect idea that you think would be good?
I mean, this was kind of creative enough. I'll just do the extra damage this time.
The extra damage.
I just really wanted to hammer home into this pillar, and like as I'm flying by, I'll say, "Cash Carson, get the ring off her finger."
And go ahead and position yourself wherever you want, because you went Supermaning across the fucking room. Yeah, I'm gonna give him the 8 damage, and I'm actually not going to lower it by armor because you were like squishing him against the pillar, so it's gonna take the full 8. Wow, come on! I'm gonna move you just a little bit more there. Okay, cool story, bro. Carson,
like was just screaming at this lady with his true face out, and like as Duke's coming to the door, I just put the shit back, and I'm like, I can't believe that fucking worked, Cash. Holy shit. All right.
Yeah, I'm really strong, man.
Yeah, and I didn't think she'd actually like stop. Kind of cool being scary. And you gotta show me how to do that. Anyway. This ring. Would I have a feeling, or like, would I know if this ring is what she used to call her homies, and now they're coming? I'm gonna give that to you. You don't need to roll for that or anything. Like she like touched the ring and was like, "Help me!" Like quite obviously that she went down. I'm gonna say maybe even like glowed a little bit. If she's spoken to it.
Yeah. She quite clearly was like, "Help me," as she was like using the ring. It's pretty obvious the ring did something to like summon these things.
Person has some theories, but I'm gonna creep up to the ring. I'm going to touch it, and I'm gonna do my best to mimic her voice and just be like, everything's fine. False alarm.
Okay.
Trying to Han Solo shit.
I'm gonna give you. It's not your action per se. I'm giving you an intellect task for me to try and figure out as you're doing it if you think this might work.
Okay. So this is just to see if I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. This is not for the task itself. Oh my god.
Lordy Lord.
There's no fucking way.
That's crazy.
Okay, I'm scrolling this up for chat. Look at the amount of green in this fucking shit.
What was that?
That's wild. That's so wild.
19. And then
Give
2
up.
double 20s before that.
I'm done. I don't play this game anymore.
Last week it was all the ones. Now here's all the 20s.
Yeah, you think not only do you think you have to wear it, but I was gonna originally say like you have to spend some time to bond with it, but you think that like you know how you could just like take it, wear it, and use it.
And do I feel like with this intelligence check that this is like not just a connection to her to these things, but like to the whole nervous system, this soma thing she's talking about?
You don't think it goes that deep. You think this thing is
okay.
I'll let you know now. Like basically, I'm just going to give you the ring. It's the ring of xenophage control. It lets you one at a time start to control these things. So the only reason she was able to call 4, she's already bound 4 of them to her, but you have to roll the depletion on this artifact each time you try to control one.
Oh, well, hell yeah.
All right. You want it on you then?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to use it to call them off. I'm like, oh, this looks like an artifact of enormous power. Let me fuck with this. And
I mean, it's just kind of like an item interaction to have taken her ring and put it on. You rolled a nat 20 on figuring this shit out, so you haven't actually used an action yet.
I would like to either try to call them off, like as her, and if that doesn't work, I would like to, like if that wouldn't be feasible, then I would like to try to take control of one.
Yeah, so all the ring can do is try to take control of one. Right now, these are still bound to her. She doesn't actually technically need the ring to control them. So, but you can use the ring to try and bind one to you.
Yes.
All right, so
like steal it from her control?
Yeah, steal it from her control.
Wonderful.
Which one would you like to aim it at?
Which one is the least fucked up? They're all fucked up at this point, eh?
The unsure xenophage here is... Oh, no, that's at 8. They're equally fucked up. They're equally fucked up.
Okay, yeah. I'll do the unsure, because he's, like, pinned down by Doc and has cash there, and I'm, like...
Okay.
They call this dude the Prince of Blood. You better start fucking behaving yourself, motherfucker.
All right. There's no roll to control it. This thing just works because it's like a full-on artifact. So I just need the depletion roll from you, please.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a D4, D6?
No, it's right on the ring itself in your artifacts there. There's actually a button you can click on. It's a 1 and a D20. So,
good.
Yeah, you're good. So this one is under your control. We are going to... There's a charmed, isn't there? It's cursed. There was a charmed. Well, I'll just use cursed for now. That's the one you've got under your control. Actually, here, let's do this. Make it nice and big. All right, that's the one that's under your control. That was your action, though.
Cool. I look at Cash holding the ring like, I don't know if I should keep this, but that one's cool. Doc, you should let him go. Yeah.
All
That's
right.
me.
All right. So who do we got next? Leo. What would you like to roll a 20 on?
I'm gonna just creep up a few feet this way. I'm gonna take a shot.
Roll a 20 on.
I'm getting as salty as Kirby here. What's going on?
I'm gonna blast at the intimidated one there.
Yeah.
Oh, so close.
Still high. I mean, it's still doing it. Damage inflicted 2. Oh yeah, but you attack a couple of times.
I had 2 because it's a light handgun.
Yeah. You shoot it. It actually doesn't seem to do anything.
Yeah.
Its armor is high enough that like the bullet kind of bounced off of its fleshy hide.
I'm going like I'll see that happen and like be one like take the second shot. I'll just wait and then like, tilt my head a little bit and that'll be my turn.
All right. Yeah, these things have an armor of 2, unfortunately.
Nice shot, officer.
If I'm here, because I
Thank you.
can move within 3 and attack, if I'm here, can I attack the Xenophage? Is that close enough?
Yeah, that's close enough.
Okay. Cool. So Cash is gonna like fucking pull his sword from his back and start doing like the curve spin of the sword as he like walks up and tries to slash through this intimidated one.
All right, wish.com blade, let's go.
Why'd you have to do him like that?
You're gonna regret that one.
God damn.
There.
It's gonna be another. If it's another 20, I'm just 19.
Almost.
Seriously? What?
So that's 10 points of damage. And I'm going to spend 2 speed points to immediately get to attack the second one as well.
Here comes the 20.
You can't quite reach him, I don't think, can you? Oh yeah, he's just within 3 meters. Fucking, I'm giving it to you. Yeah, you're doing it. This is too badass not to. You got it. I'm not counting decimal places at that point. No green. Oh my god, that's still really high though. That was 7 points. So 5. It's not down. You didn't kill it. It's like
So I think
oozing and wobbling, but
what he does do is like rushes forward with the sword. He does like the couple spins, and as he comes up, he does like a hard cleave, and just the tip of the sword gets the second one.
so one's in twain, but the next one took like a slice down it, and some of its inner bits are like falling out and stuff. Jeez. Okay. All right.
Exactly.
All right. I like it.
And that's my turn.
So Lucy Morfell, she's unconscious at the moment. Cash, I would like you to roll a might task for me, please, to see how hard you would hit her, sort of like to reverberate in the past here.
Sure.
Okay, that is not gonna be enough. That is enough that you had knocked her unconscious, but she is waking up now. Unless you want to do a reroll.
Yeah, I'll use my last experience to reroll.
Okay.
And in rerolling, I add 3 to whatever this is.
So that's a 5, which is just enough. She is unconscious. All right. Well, shit. Okay. In that case, I am actually going to end combat for now because there's no sense rolling through. Oh, no, we still got a xenophage left. Wait, we're not done yet. I'm not ending combat.
One more, yeah.
Shit might go on. She might still wake up. Xenophage is going. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. All right. It's coming to you, Jack. Slap. Speed defense, please.
Yeah.
No way.
Okay, sure. Look, my last roll was a nat 1 or whatever, so like.
Can we get a mathematician on this episode just to like calculate the chances that this has happened?
My minor effect be like an asset on my next attack or something?
Yeah, I'll give it. Sure, I'll give it.
I think I'd go next anyways.
Unsure xenophage as controlled by Carson. Carson, you telling it to do anything?
Kill the other one?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna go here. I'm gonna have you do a roll for me, please. Can you make a might task?
That's the wrong one.
Yeah, that one is dead.
No, that's the wrong one. Yeah. Can you roll?
Is he trained in attacks?
He is. Yes. Set him as trained.
Awesome.
Oh, it was like 22. Okay. That is not going to be
not doing so good.
Yeah, he goes up to slap his buddy, but it's not enough. All right, Jack.
Jack's going to attack with the cocaine knife.
Yeah, that's enough. 7 damage with the cocaine knife. Yeah, it is done. It's done. Okay, so in that case, I am actually going to end combat because I don't see her waking up before you guys can do whatever you want to do to restrain her. So I don't see a reason to carry on combat at that point. Yeah. So these are dead. Although you currently have a unsure xenophage as another pet for the moment.
I'm gonna taste the goop that's on me.
Tastes awful.
Oh.
Jack's going to inspect Fido and make sure there's no goop on him.
Don't eat the stuff. It's
Carson's gonna run her pockets like immediately.
Run her pockets.
Get rid of her weapons or whatever she has.
Precious stealing purses, running pockets. What are you doing, Carson?
This would probably be easier if I just throw everything into like a loot bin here.
It's weird. It's weird. I was never like the sneaky or deceptive type, but having your face covered all the time and kind of being able to like blend into a crowd and stuff is, comes with its opportunities. Also, she just tried to kill us, so like we don't know what's going on here. She was acting like Gollum, being like, "No, you threatened my precious." So maybe we should just talk to her from a safe standpoint.
I was gonna say, do any of us have like rope or shackles or anything to fucking tie her down until we can figure out why she's so triggered?
Officer Dingus, you got any handcuffs?
Would I have stuff like on my belt, like, or like on my person, like the handcuffs, or like?
Do you have any handcuffs?
I don't think so. Like, not on the actual items.
Then unless you're doing a player intrusion, you don't.
Can I use a player intrusion, like burn an XP to say I have just a couple things?
Yes, yeah.
Like the handcuffs and some pepper spray.
I always allow a player intrusion to be like, oh yeah, no, I remembered to bring that.
He just pepper sprays the unconscious lady.
Yeah, I'm like, when she moves, she's gonna get pepper sprayed. I'm like holding
Stop
it like an inch away
resisting.
from her. She's sleeping. I'll give the cuffs to Carson there.
All right, so yeah, you were able to cuff her. You got cuffs and a key and stuff, and they're like the modern ones where it's like the hinge joint, not like the crappy like chain.
Hello, Bum.
So yeah, just make sure you take out the XP for it. So she's cuffed. You like kicked away her staff and you ran her pockets. It's in the bin that I put there. She had some ciphers on her and keys.
I'm gonna try and find stuff to clean myself in here.
Yeah, there's like dish rags and stuff like that. It looks like normally because this door was closed originally, looks like normally this room is meant to stay dry. Like when she like fills the place when she leaves, this area doesn't get filled with blood.
Ked.
Yeah.
Platt has stepped away, and I need to change out of these pants into shorts because I'm like swimming right now. It's so warm in here. Can
Let's take a break. Yeah. Let's take a break. In that case, yeah, go ahead and look at the stuff in the bin if you want to look at the stuff in the bin. And meanwhile, we're going to take a $5 for anyone watching or not watching, and we will be right back.
The game is paused, so I can't move to the item pile for when I get back.
Oops.
Yeah, I took the keys out already and one of the ciphers.
I'll leave it unpaused. Just don't wander too much in the map. I'll trust you. Okay,
I'm going everywhere.
We'll be right back.
starting again. Thanks, baby.
Back on. We'll chill for a bit till everyone's back.
But it got worse. Oh, you don't have to go.
Chill.
Really use it all.
Those Christmas cookies?
Lemon cookies.
Nope.
Oh.
We did not make them keto friendly. We should have, but we did
I
not.
wasn't muted then. I just unmuted here. What's that Have fun.
I have a wild idea for the one cipher that I took. It's like the force cube one, but it's just like a wall. But it doesn't really specify like what angle or anything. So
Blood Witch holding a radiation spike. That's my question.
Why not, bro? I'm scared of what you're about to do with this force screen.
I'm going to drop superhero landing to take the radiation spike.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You have been doing a lot of swimming.
Superhero landing.
Superhero landing's good.
Superhero
Like, I've got,
landing.
you know what? I'm gonna get rid of lightning reflexes instead. I don't care that much about being high up in the initiative.
Yeah.
It's cool to be able to get 20 initiative, but I'd rather have, yeah, I'll take the radiation spike. That's super fucking cool. Level 5 delivers a powerful burst of radiation that disrupts the tissue of any creature touched, inflicting damage equal to the Cypher's level. So 5 radiation damage.
Don't really have armor against that.
We're in a blood place. You're gonna give something cancer.
Basically.
Yeah. Lymphoma.
Happy birthday, cancer.
Oh my gosh. It's been
I forgot to do my
nutty session.
vicious roll.
Oh boy.
Cash is fucking wiped after that fight.
And don't forget your ammo depletions. If you've fired
Oh,
a gun.
That was for my grenade.
ooh,
Oh.
No.
Lost some shotgun ammos, huh?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was
It's
at
only-
5, so.
It's only depletion on the one.
You have to roll what you have or less.
Yeah. On
If
your
you have
like
3 ammo and you roll a 3, you lose an ammo.
Okay. Gotcha.
So roll high.
Yep. Just like everything in the system, you want to roll high. I made sure I kept it that way. Yeah, because you had wrong area ammo. Yeah, because you had ammo. You had ammo 6 on your pistol before. Leo,
I think it was 5.
5. Okay. Well, okay. Yeah. Then you would be 4 now because you rolled 5 or lower.
Gotcha.
It's like there's a lot of people that's like, it doesn't make any logical sense, but I think it's more cinematic that way. It's like when you've got a lot of it, you don't care about the fact that it's being spent, but when you're on that final one, it's like, is it gonna go away?
yeah. Like I'm sorry, I didn't realize you'd go all Banana Town crazy pants on us.
It's like a recurring theme.
I'm gonna be honest, I've always wanted a chance to knock somebody out like that, so
That was insanely impressive.
thank you. I figured, I'm stronger as a
6
vampire, so I might as well try. I mean, worst case scenario, it didn't work, but like, Especially, I watched a lot of anime as a kid. Like I watched a lot. I loved Dragon Ball. So, yeah, I figured give it a shot. Chop chop.
I mean, I watched a lot of Mel Brooks, and it reminded me of the scene of the Vulcan neck pinch that he just kept trying to do it, and he's like, "Not here, but here," and then you finally got it.
Yeah, you knocked her right the fuck out.
She's still sleeping.
Yeah, now what do we do? Are we just gonna wait till she wakes up and then ask her some questions? Should we ransack her house first? Because I already like stole her jewelry, kind of, and a bunch of stuff from her pockets.
We definitely just robbed her, so I mean, I don't know if that's gonna leave us on great terms.
She came at us.
Let's. Yeah, can we? Do we have something to detain her with?
Yeah, Leo had handcuffs, didn't she?
She is cuffed at the moment, like to the couch, or like on the couch. Sorry, rather.
All right.
Where's Duke? He's probably off stealing right now.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you go write him a ticket?
Duke, you found a jug of milk.
Oh, I'm chugging that jug of milk.
Cash says, "I'll stay here with her in case she breaks from the cuffs. Why don't we get a investigation team scour through and see what we can find?"
Actually, I might as well have her like wake up now, because she was like on the verge of waking up anyways. Because, I mean, realistically, when you're knocked unconscious, if it's more than just for a few moments, there's probably Dane Bramage.
Yeah.
So she starts to wake up, and she's like, she goes immediately to like do something, and her arms are like shackled together, and she can't make the motions she needs to do, and she's like, "Ah, damn it!"
Yeah, probably just like calm down.
You attacked me in my home?
No, you attacked us.
You attacked me first.
No, you definitely attacked us first.
How?
Yeah.
We mentioned something about the Soma. You lost your fucking shit, and we had to fucking.
How's that attack?
You went crazy.
You went crazy and came at us.
What do you mean came at you?
What's it called, officer?
I hadn't done anything yet.
We had reasonable suspicion that you had done something, so right now you're detained.
You guys got courts of law here?
You want to tell us what your obsession is and why you went off?
We just have some questions.
This is my home. My creatures,
so we're gonna do...
my Soma.
What the fuck is the Soma? We don't even know what it is. So you're telling us that we're stealing. We don't know what it is. We're asking you what it is. We're just asking for simple information. We're looking for a fucking toe. We're looking for a fucking toe.
The
Calm down.
Soma is the god of this realm, and I think I made him.
What?
Huh?
A god, you say?
What now?
No, come again. You made God?
Before I started experimenting with the magics of blood, no one had ever heard of this place. This place, as far as anyone could figure out, never existed. But when I started to experiment, figuring out a way to harness the power of blood, suddenly this place is a thing, and it connects the living through their blood, and at the center of it all is the Soma. At the center of it all is this, what I'm pretty sure is a consciousness that binds all of life together.
Oh yeah, it got toes?
It is all flesh. It is all creatures.
No, I don't
What
care
is a
what it's
toe
made
except
of.
an appendage of stability?
Does it have an appendage that...
Does it have an appendage of stability that resembles a toe?
I don't know. I can't make it inside of the Soma. I have been cursed from this place that I have imagined to be unable to enter.
Okay.
Okay. That we can work with.
So knowing that, I mean, we don't want your whole Soma. We
just want some of the Soma.
We just want some of the Soma. We want the toe. Essentially, if the toe is of God, if Soma is a god and the toe of God is what we need, then we're getting that toe.
No.
If you don't like that, I'm
You should
sorry.
maybe explain the gravity of the situation.
Yeah.
What's the name of the thing that's chasing Timeborn again? The Leviathan?
Yeah.
You know how it follows the Leviathan or the Timeborn and it eats all of the realms? It's probably going to come here, you know, since we've been here now.
Listen,
So, I mean,
I
she
think
can
I
either
know.
give us the toe or the Leviathan will eat the entire realm.
Leviathan, bro.
The Soma is mine. It is me. I'll be able to get into it. I just need to get the information out of him, but he won't tell me how to get in it.
Who?
And who cares about
Who's
this
him?
Leviathan? Once I'm a god, who cares? I could fight the Leviathan.
Why does everybody want to be gods? Who's him? Who are you trying to get information out of? I'm really good at getting information out of folks. So, like, who are you talking about?
This is more. We are wasting more time than necessary on this. We're gonna make this real simple, Lucy. You want to get to the Soma? We need to get to the Soma. You can lead us there, and we could do this the peaceful way, or you can go all fucking batshit crazy like you did before, and I can just separate your head from your body here. Super simple.
She just looks at you, sullen and silent, but says nothing.
He looked like his black eyes, like, again, like, he's still, like, this has been moments, it hasn't even been that long since they came in from outside. He is still riding the high from the blood, and now with, like, just having to go through a fight on top of that, like, he is, like, he gets up in her face and he says, I'm not fucking around.
So with...
I use mind reading on her.
No, so with the previous intimidation that you had, because of the fact that she is more frightened of you than anyone else, I'm going to say that
Carson. It was Carson that she was.
Oh no, it was Carson.
But I'd be standing behind you and I'd like tip up my goggles and just show her my deformed eyes that are like two different sizes.
Okay, so she's afraid of your group.
Bear on her.
I'm going to say she doesn't say anything, but you catch a quick glance towards a door down to like the southwest of you.
Cash will look over to Doc and be like, want to check it out?
Yeah, I'm on it. Doc will head down to that door. And I'm trying to read her mind to see if like she's thinking about any of the thoughts that ties to that glance.
Okay, you're gonna read her
the trap or not.
Read her mind.
Yes, please.
Right. How does that work again? Ability, mind reading, surface thoughts, see your target, establish contact. Okay, so yeah, it's so go ahead and make the intellect roll. Well, I mean, you could just roll off the mind reading if you have it set to intellect. Five is enough. Her surface thoughts right now are, shit, they have my keys. They can get into my lab. My notes.
Need those keys, Carson.
I chuck them to you.
Take the keys over to the door.
Okay.
Insert key into lock.
Yeah. It unlocks. It unlocks the doors openable.
Worked. It's open. So I'll go through. Anybody coming with me? Or see you on this other side?
On the other side.
Yeah.
I like notes.
Watch
Carson's going with you.
I'll watch the lady with Fido, make sure she doesn't try anything funny.
There's a lot of blood in here. So much blood.
Oh. The
So
fuck?
many experiments. Jesus. Notice a couple things. Carson looks like she's got, despite the obvious, there's a little chest over here and something on the back wall. Is that a blood vial? Is that blood-filled vial in pink?
It's not blood, but it's a viscous fluid that's slightly lighter than blood, and it smells like death in here. And for the body that you see on one of the tables, it looks like it hadn't died long ago, but it's not human any longer, per se. It looks like it's been fused somehow with a similar life form to those tree polyp things outside, whatever the hell they are, the fleshy tendrils. It looks like it's kind of been fused to its body, and he's this like misshapen thing that probably died in agony.
This is fucking gross. Cash would love this place.
Yeah. Agreed.
Cash, you should come check this out.
Cash like nods to Jack and Leo, like in like an understanding, like call if you need me, and joins down as well.
Okay.
Gross ass room.
Oh, I like gross rooms. What's up?
Carson,
Whoa.
check that chest out.
Can I roll like a perception to look around, see if anything in here is gonna like try to spring on me, try to kill me, knock out gas, evil mushrooms, anything like that?
Preemptive shit. All right, go ahead and roll an intellect for me as you like take a careful eye around.
Yes, sir.
While they're all doing that, I'm gonna be looking for the food that's in here, and I'm gonna start cooking. Like I'll be cooking.
All right. She only has like a very
food.
She has like a simple like fireplace like type of thing. Like she doesn't look like she has anything fancy, but she's got, it looks like it's mostly, the vast majority of the food looks like it comes from hunks of probably the walls of this dimension.
Well, I still got a bunch of the food from the vampire place.
That's better than like anything that's been cooked here.
Kind of like recooking that up and all that, but use a little bit of the milk to like, yeah. So I'm gonna try and cook something up here. So like they've been doing their search and all that for a bit, so they might start smelling cooking coming from this room.
Yeah, good for those that are in this room, because this room smells like death and decay. Carson, you figure as long as no one starts drinking the random fluids that are in here, because it's got like, there's a full chemistry set bubbling and brewing, and it smells noxious and terrible. You figure as long as no one does something stupid with that, everyone should be safe.
You got any extra smokes?
Cash is gonna open up. The chest.
Yep. Yeah, it's not locked or anything. She wouldn't lock it because the lab was locked. There's a rune in there for speak with dead, and then her notes.
Rune still counts as a cipher?
It is a cipher,
Or is
yeah.
it an artifact?
No, it's
It
a
is
cipher. Yeah.
Can I like single use to use it immediately to talk to this corpse?
Sure.
Because I already have 2 ciphers, but like, could I like just grab it and just
I'd let you just use it.
consume
Like you snap it, use it. Sure.
Okay, so yeah, I'll grab the notebook and then I will just immediately use that cipher if you just want to erase it.
Yeah, sure.
Must have access to a majority of the corpse to work. So I'll just, and it lasts for a minute. A minute per cipher level. So I guess I have to grab it to get the, whatever the cipher level is.
I already deleted it. I think it was a 5. Oh, no, it was a 6.
It was a 6? Okay, so it'll last for 6 minutes.
Yeah.
He'll call Carson and Doc over and shove the rune stone into the chest of this thing.
Okay. Well, that's even cooler than what I imagined. All right, I like that. Yeah, you like shove it in, and like there's like along where the veins would be, there's like light that spreads out from the chest, and eventually like the corpse actually like sits up and he's like, ah!
Listen, friend, don't panic. We don't have a lot of time. Can you tell me what happened?
Wow, it's so painful. Oh,
Yeah, I need you to push past the pain. Listen, I don't want to be insensitive, but we don't have a lot of time to do this. I may be able to avenge you. I need to know how you got here and how you died.
I was in the city, and this lady came from the alleyway and said she had some cheap jewelry. I was like, couldn't be a scam. So I went down the alleyway, and then she did something, and it was like my limbs were moving on their own. And then we found a homeless man, and she opened him, and we jumped inside. I was in blood. everywhere. And then she knocked me unconscious. When I woke up, I was like this, a monster.
What does that book say? Can I see that?
He'll hand the notes over to Carson. And he's still gonna press this guy for any information he has. It's like, what town? Well, you said she grabbed you in a city. What city did she grab you in?
Sharn.
Okay. Are there cell phones in Sharn?
No? What's a cell phone?
Okay, what level of communication do you have in Sharn?
What do you mean? We talk to each other.
Are there machines?
Like wagons?
Like, I don't know, like, is there anything that might be electronic or like machine?
I don't know what you mean.
Okay.
You mean like a forge?
Sure. Are there a forge? Okay, so we're dealing with like kind of fantasy level, medieval level with this guy. Okay.
It's not fantasy, it's real. Like, elves and dwarves and stuff.
Wonderful.
Okay. All right.
We will keep Sharn in mind, I'm sure.
I was human, and I was turned into this monster. Not as bad as the other guy, but...
What other guy?
I think we were in a basement. He was really fucked up, but he was really calm.
Do you know what did he look like?
Horrifying.
Did he give you any information, a name?
I think his name was Aglar.
Aglar. And it was in a basement in the blood area?
It had the fleshy floor thing to it, although there was like bone walls and like this and a metal floor.
Okay. So it's not this location then. But
No.
something like this. That means that there's more cities or more buildings in
It was like this. It was like these walls, but metal floor.
Okay, so maybe in here? Secret lab?
I guess. I'm not sure if he... And he just collapses back.
Sorry, what did that book actually say? Because I can't read it anymore.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Lucy Morfell's notes. A strange fleshy book with a moving eye. It has obscure notes on blood magic that are beyond your understanding and sound a little like mad scribbles. The journal notes themselves read mostly like a strange conspiracy theorist that says the universe has been against her ultimate goal since day one. However, one passage does catch your eye. Of all the people I have captured to experiment on, there is one that I dare not attempt to change more than I have. Aglar is resolved not to tell me, but he is the only one to show a hint of how this place works and what the Soma is. He speaks of it like it's his god, so he has to know the answers I seek. I will be the one with the Soma. I will absorb it and become the overmind of all that live. Nothing can stop me now.
Okay. All right. So she's
We need
fucking
to find
crazy.
Aguilar.
We need to find Aglar, and we need her to tell us, and then I think we should probably just like do away with her. No?
One way to do it. It's a simple way.
And I guess the better question is, do we kill Lucy or keep her alive?
Oh, I think we should kill her.
Cool, can I
like
eat
Jack
her?
shouting from the other room. We definitely cap her.
Does anybody mind if I eat her? I'm kind of hungry.
Oh, shut up. We're already freaking her out. We're kidding. Haha.
Who do we care? She's already... Yeah, I'm definitely...
Because we still need the fucking information onto where fucking Aglar is.
They're just kidding.
She definitely
We're just
heard
playing.
all of that. Yeah, she definitely heard all of that.
Alright, so you know
100%.
where we're at.
The only person that might not have heard some of that is like Duke, who's like busy like clanging pots and pans and like cooking something that smells probably quite delicious.
What? Why does it smell like melted cheese? It's weird.
It is an odd smell.
How do you make fondue
Leo.
in a blood dimension?
Did you ask Lucy if you can smoke in here? You and Jack?
Just be smoking
I
away.
haven't had a
Nope.
fucking cigarette since we got here. Mine are covered in fucking blood.
Oh, I've been
Somehow
tossing.
Leo's were okay. I don't know. I think he's got one of those cigarette cases or some shit. He
Cash
gave me
looks,
one.
You can try this right.
I deserve this.
Cash looks and he's like, wait, I'm remembering something in my blood haze. Lucy, didn't you originally mention that you lived in a pizza planet?
It's our planet.
But yeah, Pizza Planet.
I mean, maybe it's used to be. I mean, I couldn't have built this all myself. And it's at that, Carson, you realize that although it's been heavily redecorated, the layout is a little bit more familiar than you'd like.
Carson sits down, like goes and sits down. Takes out his vape, like leans, puts it under his mask, smokes, blows it out, and it like billows up the mask, and he just looks super fucking stressed.
And it's also like hearing that Duke, you realize that the oven you've been using is basically a pizza oven.
No, but that's fucked because we called a sanguine pizza planet. So if this isn't the pizza planet, then where's the pizza planet?
There's multiple. I'll call them back. I owe Duke pizzas and all. I will call up Pizza Planet right now, like completely dead inside.
We get Pizza Planet on like, I don't know, a different planet. You know, with better toppings.
Well, here's the thing. If I don't get something in me right now because I am tired and hungry, it has been a fucking weird journey. I'm coming down from this fucking blood, this sanguine blood, and I need to eat something. And if it's not a Pizza Planet, like pizza with some like blood sausage to refuel me on it, I'm gonna eat Lucy.
Can you just step outside
he looks down to Lucy.
Blood.
He looks down to Lucy, and he's like, "No offense." He looks and he's like, "No, can you fucking sustain yourself on cocaine, Jack? Like, what do you think this is?"
For a few days, usually.
No, you can't live like that. I need something to consume to revive my energy. I'm not looking for drugs right now. The sanguine is like cocaine for me. It's not doing anything for my body. It's not doing for anything for my health. I am not a real vampire. It is not helping me. Fucking, did you see Randolph out there? We're gonna go out there. If he is still there, he is not going to be conscious.
Why did you let us leave him then?
Because
what the fuck, dude?
I'd rather him be in a K-hole than fucking strung out in here, because I'm already feeling it.
We'll get you something to eat. Don't you worry. We're not gonna kill you, Lucy. But you need to tell us where this Aglar is.
And the Pizza Planet.
So
is the Pizza Planet?
Did you still
did
dial?
They answer?
Yeah, the answers, and you hear the voice. Hello, Pizza Planet.
Is this Steven?
This is Steven.
Yeah. Can I place an order for delivery?
No, we don't have a delivery driver. Good luck going for take in. She'll tear you a new one.
Who?
You'll meet her soon enough, Lucy.
Oh no, that's cool. Lucy's cool. We're friends.
You're friends with Lucy?
Yeah.
Well, then I fucking hate you, that bitch. He hangs up.
Your ass.
Cat, as soon as he sees like the screen of the phone go off as if the phone call has ended, Cash walks into the kitchen, grabs like if there's like spices like salt and pepper shakers or whatever, grabs them and starts like sprinkling them on Lucy.
I need those. Hold on.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'm just seasoning my meal. Give me a second.
I'm making a meal. And you can see like there's a spread built. Like I had so much in my pockets. There's a spread built.
Okay.
Is there blood things in there for Cash?
Fine. I mean, just Aglar might know something. He's in the basement. He's the only lead I've had. Every time I have tried to engineer someone into a vessel of information, usually by grafting him into one of the things in my orchard, it doesn't work.
I look at Cash and I nod.
Did do it? Fucking Cash grabs her fucking by the hair and full on pulls her to him and just sinks his teeth right into her.
All right, yeah, there's a blood curdling scream, and then
he's you like blood? I really like blood. And I know I don't have any experience to do this, but is there a way that I can use her to restore some points without having to spend points? Because normally I'd have to spend 3 points to do the drain creature, but
I'll give it to you in this situation. She's a blood wizard that lives in the blood dimension. I'm gonna say she's hypercharged or whatever. I'm gonna give it to you.
Cool. And I don't know what you want to give me for if it's we're treating it like a potion or something. If we just roll.
Give yourself a free recovery roll.
Cool. I'll take that. That's perfect.
So I hear a blood curdling stream. I'm gonna come to the door here, because they're all in the living room still.
Yeah.
So you guys see Duke with an apron on, oven mitts, with a frying pan in his hand. He's like, "What was that?"
Oh, nothing.
That's the happiest I've seen you in weeks.
There's something in the basement.
Is it dangerous?
Probably.
Maybe.
Well, reading this book.
Dangerous.
Reading this book, this lady was fucking nuts, and she was doing experiments on people and trying to make them beings for the blood realm. I'm not. It's crazy. It's kooky. I read Alex Jones on a daily basis, and this is crazy. This is way crazier.
Cash lifts his face up from Lucy's neck for a second to look over at you, Duke, and be like, "You got any hot sauce?"
Yeah. I always carry hot sauce.
Yeah, bring that shit here.
I'll throw him the thing of hot sauce.
Yeah.
He catches it and pours it on her open wound, and then it sinks his teeth back in. He's like, that's the flavor.
I need that back right now, though.
So spicy.
Remember how earlier I was like, hey, we're a group of murderers, and you guys were like, no, we're not all murderers, and we're definitely murderers. I'm just throwing that out there.
You're definitely murderers now.
100%.
It was not defense. You guys did do the first attack.
I was hungry.
Allegedly.
Reasonable suspicion allowed us to detain, and they tried to resist.
Then I'll be like,
Carson, I meant to ask you, how does it feel to become the thing you hate the most?
I'll look at everybody like, everyone, why don't you go to the table? Dinner's served. And I'll bring everything to the table over here.
Wow.
Wanting to be a part of the family, Cash will still drag Lucy with him over and lay her on the table at the edge of the table.
Jesus. You don't have to move your tokens, but yeah, if you're gonna have this pleasant family scene at the dinner table.
Dinner.
Yeah, all right. Family dinner with a corpse.
Yeah.
Fido in the corner.
You guys don't know how.
Probably feeding Fido under the table or something. If
You
there's
have
anything
no
Fido
idea.
wants.
You have no idea how I have this much food, even though she had nothing really. There's just a spread. There's a casserole and a salad and stuff.
Where'd you get a whole ham?
Yeah.
Fido actually doesn't take any of the food.
Okay.
Fido doesn't
Yeah,
eat food.
it's all the food from the vampire thing. So would that actually heal us?
No, I'm gonna say no.
Even though it's the same food?
We
Yeah,
spent,
because
an
it's
hour.
lost its enchantment. It doesn't have its mojo.
Potency.
Oh.
That was
Oh,
just
well,
a
that's
thing
still
for that
food.
scene. I mean, you got your recovery rolls if you need your recovery rolls, or if you have any recovery rolls.
Oh. Can we use an hour then?
That's up to you guys. I'm assuming you're kind of chilling here.
Dinner for an hour?
Dinner for
Yeah.
10 hours,
Yeah.
Pog.
Yeah. I mean, Cash just brutally murdered a woman, and Let's all sit down and eat. This is great.
Yeah, but we can
It's
relax.
fine. So everything is fine. Let's put Lucy at the dinner table here. There we go. Fuck's sakes.
Cash and Duke's rolls.
Yeah.
Rolls are off. Should be +2 if you're tier 2.
Oh, fair.
Yeah. Don't forget it's a D6 plus your tier.
So I should actually get 2 more.
Tearing up at all this food.
With my foraging skill, can I use that technically for cooking?
I can't see
Because
why
I'm
not.
used to cooking this stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see why.
Because
not.
I want to see how well I did it at least. Right?
Yeah, sure. Well, if it be the raw ingredients, yeah. I mean, it may not be cooked the best, but see how good at least the base of it was. Really? Yeah, you don't know how Duke pulled it
happening
off, but like, this is a damn good meal.
Yeah, look how big his grin is. I haven't seen him smile this much since the quesadilla pizzas arrived back at the Roadhouse.
See, I should have rolled and
Nevada.
then asked if it heals us. With a 20? Oh, fuck. Anyway.
Well, it does have a
looks like
major
Cash in
effect
the
to
blood
it.
realm.
You know, anyone eating, I'm going to say has a touch of the enchantment left to it. Everyone can have an extra 3 points in their pools if they need it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell
Sweet.
yeah.
I'll just take some of the gravy you've made and just like slather it on to Lucy.
This is just our reality now. This is just.
Here you are
Thank
in
you,
a
dude.
blood dimension with a corpse.
You learn a lot when you live on the streets.
So,
Cook with what you can.
He'll be like, anybody want to try this? This is some good Lucy.
no, dude.
Maybe Rudolph wants some.
Well,
Randolph.
yeah, does she got like containers or something? We'll bring him like a to-go bag.
She doesn't have any containers. No, it's a very like medieval fantasy style of level of technology.
He like hacks her arm with his sword and like ties off the end with like a string or something like that, or twine, so that it keeps some of that blood in there, and like shoves it into a sack. He's like, there.
Oh,
good.
Leo, I'm assuming your handcuffs back. So if you want to add handcuffs to your equipment now, you can.
Thank you.
I
That's cool,
unfortunately for my sanity in the future, I see you using them again later.
Oh hell yeah.
Hey, you go.
I'm gonna show the book to Doc and kind of like go through it with him a little bit. For these experiments, like, does it ever mention or hint at anything like what it may be? Did it make it invisible? Did it make it super strong? Did it make it a mist? Did it make it like
Make what is it in this situation you're talking about?
Agathar or Agar?
Aglar?
Aglar.
No, she didn't mention what happened to him, other than for the most part, it looks like she'd been trying to boost people's minds, intellect, so to speak, and connect them with the dimension. She mentions she does mention over and over about the harvest outside, and she's got some details, and you realize that when you didn't really like take a look very carefully out in the orchard, but apparently there are like people mixed in the orchard. Most of them dead, but like she's been able to harvest the occasional things out of there that seem to absorb into the body and boost your intellect.
This is some Matrix shit. She's
Intellect.
growing people.
And they boost your intellect. They make you smarter. But that might be why she's acting so fucking loony. She's eating corpse blood, mushroom, plant growth.
That just sounds bad for your health.
It's like stem cell research gone way above my pay grade.
It goes
I think
into
we need a guinea
detail.
pig.
It goes into detail that each one of these things, and she doesn't call them like the trees or plants or anything. She actually calls them scions. And she says that each one of these scions is actually connected to a living being out there in the multiverse somewhere. And what she's been doing is she harvests a specific scion, goes to their dimension, steals the person, and brings them back to try and merge with their own scion to see what would happen.
Do we get the feeling like she did this with Aguilar already?
You feel like Aguilar has already had a similar experiment happen to him, yes. There's been notes there. So actually, sorry, you would have detailed notes. There are notes there that state that Aguilar has not only been combined with his own scion, you think he's been combined with other people's as well. But there's a list of unintended consequences and a footnote at the bottom that just says, I'm just going to keep him there for now. He can man the phones.
Steven.
You can't see it because of the face mask, but Carson's jaw is dropped. It's fucking Steven.
So Steven's in the basement?
Steven's in the basement.
His real name's Aguilar.
Pizza Planet.
Yeah, Pizza Boy DNA.
You see a single tear come out of the goggles.
Cash is gonna take this one-armed fucking drained corpse by the at this point he has tied Lucy's hair into a knot and is just holding it to drag around with him. She's like, well, you said Steven hated her, so I mean let's go.
Yeah, I'd probably put a smile on his face. Seen her dead.
Yeah, but we don't. Yeah, maybe.
He'll tie the sack with the arm to his belt and be like, I'm full, so if you want to go check it out.
I mean, yeah, it's the only lead we really got. He's the key to the Soma, so.
All right. I'm going to, you know what? You guys have free run of this place anyways, and instead of making you all move your tokens and stuff, I'm going to unhide the map. Oh, 1 second. I'm going to pause so you don't do that. I'm going to unhide the map, and I'm just going to, if you guys are just going to go to the basement to talk to him, I'm just going to move you there, and then we're going to talk to him, so we're not getting all that everything. So, lighting, take this all, so you should be able to see.
20 minutes later.
You should be able to see the whole map now.
Yeah.
I believe.
See the staircase that goes up.
It's a spine staircase. That's so cool.
Dude, this is so fucking cool.
Thanks.
What a cool staircase.
I spent a while on it today.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Duke. Let's move this.
Like a flesh
Oh,
place, but just the upstairs.
Look at the circle.
All in one map. Ked,
Yeah,
this is
that's
so
awesome.
fucking good.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
That's really good.
So this was the basement, and you got the keys for it, so it's unlocked. And yeah, you would go in, and you would find Aguilar. For the folks at home, let's show off what Aguilar looks like.
He looks wild.
Holy fuck. Gross.
Aguilar has been he is melded with the wall. He cannot move. He is it looks like he's in the sitting position, but there's nothing there. His limbs have mostly rotted or melded away, but one hand still seems to work, and beside him is a small end table and a phone.
I mean, Carson still looks worse.
And it looks like, for those that are familiar with fantasy folklore or anything, you think he might have been a dwarf at one point or another.
Are you Steven or Aguilar?
That is me, Steven Aguilar. Who are you?
We killed your boss, I guess. I don't know.
I drop Lucy at Aguilar's feet.
The bitch is dead.
Yeah,
good.
She said you knew something about a toe.
A toe.
Do you know where it is?
I know the Soma's in the center. easy to find, hard to get into, but she sculpted me. I can think quite well now. I know how to get in.
How about we get you out of here then?
That's not going to happen. My body's done. I'm done. How about I give you some information and you can kill me as recompense?
Cash looks and he's
Works
like,
for me.
Cash is like, you're alive right now, and I mean, don't you want to see the Soma for yourself?
I'm part of this building now.
Cash like shrugs and he's like, oh, that's not a problem, and he pulls the sword out and he goes to like.
Wait! No. If you kill him before he tells us things,
he follows.
It might kill him.
He follows through with the swing, and he what he's trying to do is he's trying to cut a section of the wall beside Aglar to basically cut him out. So there'd just be like the Aglar
Right.
and like a square of wall with him.
Is anyone doing anything, or were you watching him try to cut out a chunk of the bone wall? Well, bone and flesh wall.
I would be questioning whether or not it's going to kill the man.
Yeah, definitely question it too. Like, what if it does kill him?
What if that kills him? What if he has to be,
At least let him give us the information first.
Yeah, and then we'll see. That way, if we try something and fuck it up and he dies, he's...
Well, I mean, Cash is already following through with the blade stroke. I want to know if any of you are like doing something about that.
Nope.
Yeah, I think Jack
Son
would
of a
try to
bitch.
stop it, ideally. Just,
All right,
like,
so
chill, bro.
opposed might tasks then, please.
Sure thing, yeah.
As he like
Not
tries
gonna
to
use
like
any effort or anything.
stop you, wrestle you.
Yeah, Jack's just like, he's just like, whoa, chill, hold on. Like, just let the man give us the info first, then we'll, because it's a good idea, just, I don't know, what if he needs to be attached to the wall to live? What if he needs a bigger section of wall, man?
The
Getting close,
attack
Jack?
was that what you wanted to do originally, to wrestle him? Or wrestle him or whatever? I guess it doesn't matter. It would have, or for Cash. That's how you rolled an attack.
Well, sorry. So I have specifically training in heavy blade attacks.
Yeah.
So I was using that for like my attack against the wall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need the might for you opposing Jack then. So.
Well, wouldn't his might be to like stop my weapons? Like his 5 beats my difficulty,
sure.
3 for me. Yeah, like I figured like he's just like
Yeah.
catching my arm.
Okay, so in that case, he stops you. He's able to like halt you from doing so.
Jack, you as soon as you get close enough to Cash, even with the fully blacked out eyes, you recognize like the coke businessman, right, or coked out businessman right now, who's like, this is a great idea. I could just cut him off and put him on my car and be like a little hood ornament that like leads us through into the thing, and then we could go to the Soma and get the toe, and then maybe I swallow it, maybe Randolph swallows it, but either way, we get we do the thing. This is how we do the thing. This is Jack. This is how we do the thing.
Cash, the first step is that we have to get the information first, though. You skip that step. You gotta go all... It's a good idea, but you have to follow through 100%.
Oh, but
you can't skip the first 10% and do the last 90.
Don't you see, though? We're multitasking now. Because now, think, he's a hood ornament. So, we're taking the information with us. We don't have to wait for the information. We can just bring the information with us. Think about it.
Dash, you're losing it, man.
No, man, think about it. Read between the lines.
Let's ask the guy if cutting him out of the wall works first. Because what if that kills him?
I told you, I am the building now. This is just
bring the
a
whole building?
vestigial part of me.
This is like his mouth.
Yes.
So if we cut your mouth off, then you can't speak because it's not attached to you anymore.
I mean,
Wait.
there's a chance part of me might stay alive, but who knows how dumb he'll be.
All right, just give us the information.
He wants us to kill him anyway. If we want a dumb little flesh golem thing, I'm here. Like, it's cool with me. But yeah, where's the Soma? How do we get to the Soma? What is the Soma, and why don't we have the Soma now?
Also, if you're the building, does that mean that you can just be a pizza planet? Can you make pizzas?
No pizza planet.
Right?
Well, there you go.
Many
Carson. Now you
years have
to
I
think.
wasted on that accursed corporation. I didn't even get dental.
There you go, Carson. Now the Sanguine doesn't have a pizza planet. Are you fucking happy?
I am fucking happy, but I have a weird feeling that somehow, some way, it's gonna fucking come back. But you know,
Cash
But,
walks out and like fucking slams the cage and just like, it's fucking bullshit.
What position did you hold at Pizza Planet, Aglar?
I managed to reach Night Manager. It took me a while, but I got it by 17.
Carson instinctively grabs him by the shirt or like the fleshy scruff. Like, you son of a... Sorry. I didn't mean to scruffle you up there.
I understand.
Carson's turning into a cop, roughing
Here's-
up the detained.
Have you... Doc, have you ever met an assistant manager of a pizza planet?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's like a detective.
Nightmare.
I don't mean to insult you, Aglar, but assistant managers at pizza planets are all scumbags.
Yeah. Don't they like write the schedule and always fuck it up?
They take your tips.
I was Night Manager, no scheduling.
Alright, Aglar, tell us about the Soma.
Well, she didn't understand. She was right. This place was created because of her, snapped into existence through her very will. Crazy fucking bitch. Anywho, at the center of it is the Soma. And she thought this was a godlike intelligence, and indeed it could be given enough time, but this place is young. It's a baby. It's her baby. And
Does it have
that's,
a toe?
well, it's probably by now. But it's in the egg, developing. You need to be soft with it. She always tried to force her way in, barge her way in. But that's not the way to work with children. Be soft, talk to it gently, and work your way in through... I don't know how to deal with fucking kids. Kids stuff.
What?
It's a baby. Offer it something nice, like a sweet.
Offer what? The walls? Like I just go out in my
No,
BMW and I offer
in the
the wall?
center of this plane is the Soma. I told you. The Soma, giant
So we
egg.
You gotta go give the Soma something?
It's a giant
Lucy so
white
much.
mass.
I have a perfect idea if we can just get there.
You
Oh,
got directions on how to get there?
To the
Uh,
center.
you
That's the direction.
follow the
That's what-
flow of the blood. Eventually, it all leads to the center.
With the flow, not against? Alright.
With it. This entire place, she thought it was meant to be a connection for all life. No, it is the birth womb of a god. All life is feeding into it.
Sounds like
What in
something
the
Leviathan
actual-
would definitely want to consume.
What the
Wait.
fuck are you fucking talking about?
Are we gonna try to steal the toe of a cum monster? Is that what
I
you're
don't-
trying? Is that what you're? Is that
What?
what's happening right now?
Yes.
And put it like that. Kind of sounds like that. Didn't Lucy say something about she had a kid or something? Baby?
Yeah, the
I have
universe. Like this
I-
plane.
I have an idea. Y'all just come up with like a plan B in case it doesn't work.
Well, you gotta tell us your idea. Well, maybe don't tell Aglar here your idea.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still going
Aglar-
to kill me, right?
I mean,
You want us to kill you, right?
Yes.
Do we have to kill the whole building or just like you?
Just me. Cash, what
Does
was you?
cutting you out of the wall kill you?
What were you saying, Cash?
I'm asking if I have to steal the toe from a semen demon.
Yes.
It's a child. No father, just mother.
I mean, that's not an answer to my question.
So,
It's a child god.
so she was messing around with some crazy ukum getting into some weird conspiracy theories, and as we now know, a lot of those are true. And she managed to like make a god that's also a plane that she lives inside.
Well, this world you're in is basically a womb, and that is the fetus. So you're trying to steal a bit of a fetus.
So
Okay. And you're saying we shouldn't do this aggressively because it's a baby.
Well, it's surrounded by a protective thing that she has named the Soma. It may be a fetus, but I mean, it's a god. So you need to gently convince your way in. Roger that.
That sounds doable, I think.
And where's the wood of blood and flesh? What's that about?
Oh, that's
Is that where we are right
all
now?
around you. Yes, the forest of the Scions is the wood of blood and flesh. Each of these connect to an individual. You can use this by cutting one open slightly. Try not to pierce the core, or it will kill the Scion and the person it's connected to. But if you just cut one a bit, you can go inside of it and expel yourself from the person in whatever dimension they're in. It is your choice if you do so explosively or not.
innuendos in
What dimension
this
did you come
fucking
from?
conversation.
What was that?
What
Cash?
dimension did you come from, Aglar?
Faerun.
What is Faerun?
World. Well, act more like a continent area on a world.
Does
Toro.
technology exist there?
Of course, technology exists. We have water wheels and levers,
Okay.
crossbows.
I've read about Faerun actually.
Okay.
It's not for the faint of heart. A lot of corporate greed fills the people that run the place.
I'm not gonna lie. What use do I have to kill you? If I don't, what if we want to cut you open to go to Faerun at a later time?
You can't. What?
Isn't that what you just said?
My scion no longer exists. I have been cut off. I am no longer among the universe of living. I am immortal in the most accursed of ways.
I mean, you could be like the new manager of a pizza planet.
But if I took a pizza cutter to your throat right now, you die?
Please. Thank you.
No, like, so it would?
Yes. My central consciousness, the core of what I am, is still sort of in this body, even if my mind expanded to this entire domicile. If you could just sever this, I could die. Especially the head, or what is left of my head.
I don't think Randolph ever wants to leave this place. Do you think if we leave him alive, if we leave Aglar alive to keep manning the phones, do you think Randolph would want to start making pizzas?
Dude.
Just live here?
Randolph's
Seriously?
got a help
Delivery
with the
driver.
other key.
Did you like get a job at Pizza Planet recently and didn't tell any of us? What?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Why are you trying to
Yeah, did they get to you? Are you working for them?
I think he's a corporate
We're going
shill.
for the man cash.
No, listen. I have a theory, okay?
Working for the man.
Are you a
A
plant?
pizza planet exists here. It exists everywhere. If we I have a sneaking suspicion that if we sever that connection and this place stops being a pizza planet, things are gonna get worse. And so
We should leave him?
I think we should leave him alive to continue to man the phones. Randolph wants to live here because this is like the place of blood. This is like his fucking mecca. So instead, now that Lucy's dead, he takes over, lives here, and runs a pizza planet.
He owes me other shit.
Randolph.
He's gotta help. He's gotta help me with
Diaviki.
But
Yeah, he's
That's why he's with us in the first place.
He's out fucking communing with the blood gods right now to find Diaviki.
We would have gotten rid of his ass a long time ago if it wasn't for this exchange of information.
Yes, and this could be why. Think about it. If we leave him here,
Coked out
all right,
vampire.
you're still coming down off the blood, dude.
No. Think about it. If
I'm gonna look at you, Cash.
we met
and-
him to leave him here. We needed somebody to replace Lucy. It's the puzzle, man. The puzzle
Carson-
pieces are laying themselves out in front of us.
Carson is holding a pizza cutter in his hand up to the Ablar's throat, and he looks at Cash and is like, "You're gonna look at me, the man with Pizza Boy DNA in his blood, and deny me the chance to slice an assistant manager's throat."
I want you to think about it this way: the fact that Pizza Boy blood exists and that you are fated to be a part of this pizza chain doesn't set off alarms for you that if something disrupts the balance of pizza planets, that something bad isn't going to happen? After all the shit that we've fucking gone through and dealt with so far, you think that is the most far-fetched thing? That Pizza Planet has a bigger role in all of this somehow because it just exists everywhere? If we break this connection somehow, I think it's gonna get worse.
You realize how fucking insanely depressing that is to me?
Yeah, well, I'm
My
not the one with
familiar
Pizza Boy
lizard.
DNA.
My lizard scurries off my shoulder, down my leg, over to Carson, and kind of crawls up to your ear, and you hear in your ear goes, "Do it. Just do it."
Just do it. Kill him.
You're trying to tell me that Pizza Planet has fucking cosmic consequences and should be nurtured?
Did you ever think
that
that
sounds
fucking
kinda
Pizza
fucking
Planet
crazy.
chains would exist in other realities? Because I didn't.
Pizza Planet's a universal
don't really-
constant, like the weak and strong forces.
This is crazy, man.
I didn't really think other realities existed until recently, so no.
Why has nobody thought of it? We went to the Timeborn and there was a Pizza Planet. We are in some fucking weird giant blood
I
vein
just
and
assumed
there
the
is a
Pizza Planet
Pizza
got-
Planet.
I just assumed it got sucked up from fucking Earth.
If there's nothing deeper than this, then it make sense, Carson.
You're the conspiracy theory guy.
It makes sense. I'm not saying it doesn't. But my thing is, if Pizza Planet is a cosmic entity that has some sort of force or weighting in my life, in my situation, then I want to oppose it. Who says it's good? Who says that's a good force that's helping us?
We are already on a mission.
I mean,
Are
the
you
deliveries
willing-
have
are you
always
will-
been on time.
Are you willing to let your hatred for Pizza Planet fuck all of us if you're wrong?
Are you? What if we let this go and then we go to a fucking universe and it was like, haha, I've been drawing power from all the pizza planets and we have to fight fucking Pizza Planet, Lord?
Planet has already always been a constant. You think if you fuck up this Pizza Planet right now, Leviathan's gonna fucking stop? You think that's the connection? No. But if we leave this fucking guy, do you owe this guy a death? Do you owe this the end of his
Yeah.
life?
You kind of
Let him
do.
fucking keep doing what he's doing and fucking let's let Randolph fucking run the new Pizza Planet. Sanguine.
I mean, he's been manning this place by himself for a while. Couldn't Randolph
yeah,
just man it solo?
No,
Randy's got
no, because
Randy's got to
fucking
come with us.
Apparently, fucking Lucy's the one that was making the pizzas. This guy can't fucking move.
Randy's got to come with us. Either way.
What if we use that as a carrot on for the stick? His incentive is to come back here. He's already got lavish digs. He's already got somebody manning the phones.
I like that. Yeah, that works. We use it as like blackmail.
Yes.
Are you really leaving me
Incentive.
Looks
alive?
like he's in serious
Incentive.
pain.
It's more like incentive.
I mean,
Blackmail is
you
so
do
dirty.
you do
It's such a dirty word.
you do understand you're like, this is my chance to kill Pizza Planet in a sense.
And if I'm wrong, we can come back and end his life, and everybody's happy. But right now, we have a pretty good fucking carrot on a stick that we can lead the horse that you want to lead you to Diaviki, so you can get the real revenge and get your face back.
Can I ask
Okay.
you
Our
a
goal.
question? Listening to
Yeah.
all of this, what even is your life?
I don't know, man.
Well, it was pretty normal up until.
Like a week ago.
Speak for yourself, dude.
Yeah, like a couple weeks ago, I'd say.
Yeah. In that time, we have killed a fucking bunny man by putting him in tar. We have fought vampires. We have traveled dimensions. Pizza Planet exists fucking everywhere, which was as much of a shock to me as it was to you. Your dog is an admiral.
I'm pretty sure that you're trying to pitch that Pizza Planet is a god
No,
of some sort.
I'm trying to pitch that it is worse than a god. It is a corporation. And I
If
think
we're-
that there's
Man.
more to it as a power that exists in this multiverse. What if it is an easy way for us to get back between realms if something happens to the Timeborn? Just being able to transport between pizza planets.
Yeah, Carson, did your Pizza Planet have like a transporter to other pizza planets in the back?
Yeah, dude, we kept that right behind the air fryer, you know? No, we didn't have an extra dimensional fucking portal, and like
I don't understand why my theory is so far-fetched with what we've experienced so far.
I'm not
That's all
saying
I'm
it's
saying.
not far-fetched. I'm saying that if it's true, it's super fucking depressing. And yeah, a lot of things point to it being true. Cool. But like me killing this Pizza Planet,
I just
okay,
think
I'll tell you what. I'll agree
maintaining the
to
balance is a good idea.
I'll agree to not killing Steven so we can keep this Pizza Planet running for the time being. But if we end up fighting an amalgamation of Pizza Planet entities, as in one form that has, like, you know, tries to fuck us up with, like, pizza slices or some crazy shit because we let it get stronger, then you owe me $20.
Deal.
Okay.
I just want to be on the record that I was voting that you end his life. Just
Cash like
so I can
spits in
say
his
I told
hand.
you
He's
so
like,
in that moment as well.
Cash spits Lucy blood into his hand and goes, shake on it.
I, like, move my mask a little bit, spit down, shake your hand.
Yeah.
I still don't fucking accept it, though. I'm
So,
a Pizza Planet denier.
are
That's...
you not killing me?
No, you gotta man the phones, dude.
Not today, friendo.
Can you at least get them to send me my paychecks?
Yeah, we could probably do that. I mean, it sounds like we're gonna come across corporate at some point in time now. There's
I've
gotta
been
be a head
here
office, right?
for so
Oh
long.
shit, hold on. Carson runs out. Just full speed runs out of the room.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
come back in like record time and I have a Pizza Planet outfit from the BMW.
Oh, I would like to mention something while you're out there then, because you see something.
Oh shit.
Randolph is outside of the car, and he looks like he's like a 600-pound man. His clothes have burst off of his body.
The Dodgers hat's just floating.
All right, come with us, Rudy. The cars are fine.
Can't move.
Fucking roll him.
Fuck. Yeah, I start like pushing on him through like the blood. Come on, I got the Pizza Planet outfit like wrapped up in a bag.
All right.
And I'll push Randolph inside.
All right. He's a strong vampire, so he's like, despite the weight, he's able to sort of get up and waddle. Like, needs some help like down the stairs and stuff, but yeah. So you guys like see like a morbidly morbidly obese Randolph like enter the room.
As you roll him in, Cash is just like, Randolph, do we have a business opportunity for you?
No, we don't. He's coming with us.
On those words, we're gonna end it for tonight. We're gonna fade to black with we got a business opportunity, and no, we don't. It's like the voice that trails off at the end. And we're gonna leave that for tonight. And unfortunately, we won't be back for a couple of weeks because of holiday shenanigans. But yeah, tonight was a thing that happened, but it was really good. Thank you everyone for joining us once again for another Whispers in the Weird. I mean, check out all of their channels at the links below. I don't know when or if a lot of the games are happening these days because of the holiday stuff. So just check them all out regularly and make sure you're subscribed and click like notifications and everything so that you know when they go live, because there's like games like constantly.
I think the biggest guarantee is that Wednesday is happening still.
There you go. Yeah, because that's at an odd enough time that it's not happening on one of the holidays right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, and that should be it. We're going to end it for tonight. As always, stay healthy, stay